Alright, yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, Chiquita and John Fox, and also Takoyaki. Wait, let me move the mic down just a little bit. Yo, what's up, Flutterbites? You wanna see how your little character, like, I'm hoping this is kind of looking like you. This was the hardest part, was the braid. Not because doing a braid is hard, but when I was trying to braid it, she was just a discombobulated head, and so every time I tried to braid it, it kept, like, moving around. Oh, what's up, Cytheria? Wait, I need to give both Chiquita and, Flutterbites a shout out. You know, what's up, Cassie? How you doing? Flutterbites, because they're both streamers. Is that right? Gosh, I got long hair. Yeah, I was trying to go off by your picture. To be fair, I guess I kind of had to make it kind of long because it would have been even harder to try to braid if it was shorter. Yeah, you're kind of like a little Rapunzel. But yeah, your hair looked pretty long though in your photo. At least I thought it looked pretty long. But we're working now on your shoes. So we got you some squeaky clean white sneakers. And I need to like do like a little, I don't know what they call it. Like, hold on, I'm gonna look up a picture of a shoe. I have no idea what you call this part of the shoe, but it's like near the heel. Let's see, it looks like most shoes I'm looking at don't really have this. I mean, they have the piece, but they don't have like it in a different color. Maybe I'm thinking of Nikes. There we go, yeah, like it's kind of thick, puffy a little bit. Like, I don't know what to call this part. Does anyone know what to call? How long stream going till? Basically, let me see, probably till like 5:10, because I still have class today. Oh, and I think we will have class on Friday. The teacher mentioned like today we have 4 times class, and I'm like, oh no. So I was like, I was really hoping that when she canceled the first Friday class that it was just gonna be that, just a complete cancel. We wouldn't have to make it up, but I think she's making it and make it up this Friday, and I'm like, no! I was so excited not to have like class on Friday. Oh well. Alright, my mom yelled at me to get up for dinner, so now I can't sleep. Oh yeah, I think my hair's a bit shorter, but it's so cool. Okay, that's good too. I mean, technically you could always grow it long. My sister actually used to have her hair super long, but then like I think like a couple years ago she cut it. 'Cause the problem is though, she did say it was like the management was really hard. Dude went to school today, came back home, fell asleep like 10 billion times. I was so tired. Honestly, school will do that to you. I used to take a nap after school. Oh wait, did the sour ball thingy play? I didn't hear the sound. Maybe I just... No, I have the speaker up though. Usually it plays perfectly. Unless, did you guys hear it? If you guys still heard it, then that would just be my speaker's not loud enough, but I turned it up today. I know, but the feeling is like the best feeling ever. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it did play. Oh, then next time I get up, I'm gonna turn the dial up on the speaker just a little bit, because that's the problem. Is I don't want to turn up too much, because then it'll like leak through the mic. But thank you for the sound ball, Redeem. I know. I love the little zap sound it makes. Little Twitch alert. Oh, that's another one. Almost like a warhead. They're usually not this sour.
Oh my god, that is the best.
This one, like so far, I've had 3 that taste almost like warheads. Oh yeah, the Vanish Mika, how you doing? Oh yeah, school's starting again. Yeah, that's always the worst, honestly. Because like, I think for me to stream at a time that's good for you, it had to be like in the middle of the night for me. I know, it's always so sad when everyone's gotta go back to school when, what do you call it, winter break's over. Oh yeah, I think they changed it, right? Like, when I was a kid, it used to be, like the last 2 weeks of like December would be our Christmas break. We basically go back like right after New Year's, but then they changed it to where you would have like the last week of December with Christmas, and then you have like the whole first week of the of January, which I kind of like that a little bit better, actually, in my opinion, because then you get to enjoy like your Christmas gifts. Like as a kid, it kind of sucked opening these gifts, right? Especially if you got like video games and stuff. Like we got Sims, and you can only play for a couple days before going back to school. But if you did, when they changed it to that, we got like a whole extra, like a little over a week, kind of play over our new Christmas toys. Alright, school sucks. Probably, yeah, it probably would have to be at night. I mean, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll probably do like another surprise Saturday stream whenever I get a chance, because that was fun. I want to do that again. I can play Stardew for hours, man. And it's so funny because like, it didn't even feel like a 14-hour and 44-minute stream. Like, I remember struggling to do my first like 12-hour stream. I should have done Stardew, man. I forgot what I did for the first one. I know the first half of it was like crochet, and then like the second half we did games, but I forgot what games I played. It wasn't Stardew though. I think it was just before I got Stardew. And then what do you call it? Or well, wait. No, maybe I did get started because it was in September. Yeah, because last September was my first year. Oh, so I did have. Why did I didn't play Stardew for that then? I forgot what games we played. Oh, we did do Fortnite. So that's probably, I should not have done Fortnite. To be fair though, I can play Fortnite for hours though, but Stardew though is a whole nother beast. Because I can get tired of Fortnite after a while, like you feel exhausted, but Fortnite, and I mean, but Stardew, you just want to keep going. Let's see, like, oh, okay, so in America, and I'll show you with like the same amount of holidays as America, but it's broken up differently. We get 6 weeks off over Christmas and New Year's, going back to the mid like 20th of January.
You wanna go
Then we
get
have
some
4 total
coffee
school
with me?
terms, with 3 sets of holidays in between that are 2 weeks each. Man, those are nice. I do think though, probably America, do we have like more single day holidays that are like kind of peppered into the year, I think? And or do you guys get like a shorter summer break? Well, actually, now that you mention it, so you said, right, you get like 6 weeks off for Christmas. Is that like basically y'all's like summer break day? Because it is y'all summer or spring technically, right? So also, wait, who did we just get a follow? Red Morbid Angel, welcome on in. Okay, I definitely need to turn the speaker up because I barely heard that. I didn't hear the Sourwell Redeem earlier. Let's turn this up. Hopefully that should be enough. Because like in America, we get like 2.5 months off for summer. Like it's practically 3 months because like near the end, like our school term would end, I think like either mid to late May. It changes depending on where you're at. Like if you're in the more northern states, you will have school in June, but you don't go back till like September. Since I was from a southern state, right? Because it gets so hot quickly. Like our school term was done by like I think May 20 something, and then we'd go back like either after the first week of August or the first week of August, which kind of sucked though, going back that early. Let me see. I was confused when you said like Christmas is dinner break. Wait, was that like your phone doing like the autofill thingy? Because I've done that myself too, where it just like you accidentally hit like above the keyboard, it has like the suggested words, and you go to hit one, but you were just a tad too close to the other one, it hit that instead. Like I've made some messed up sentences that way. Wait, really? Autocorrect changed it from summer to dinner? Oh god, autocorrect is broken. Autocorrect is broken. Yeah, right. Because you know, it's so weird. I always knew that y'all's Christmas was your summer, but it just hit me this year that y'all's Halloween is y'all's spring. Like, oh my god, that like threw me in for a loop. Because that's just the complete opposite of what Halloween's all about, right? Because like, it's so hard to have like a spooky. Yeah, I would imagine. I do wonder though if there's like a way you guys could like just do a Halloween, but like on when it's actually y'all's like fall. I guess that'd be like y'all's like July maybe or June. Because like if you think about it, like the whole point of like Halloween's, right, it's spooky, it's dark, right? But if it's springtime, it's not as dark at night. I mean, like it stays light later and it's not cold. Springtime's when all like, you know, it's the rebirth, like new animals being born, all the plants and flowers blooming, you know, like it just seems hard to have a spooky Halloween that way during spring. That's kind of sucks though. Like I didn't know Australia wasn't really big on Halloween, because it's just one of my favorite holidays from America. It's just so much fun. Like have you ever seen like images or like in movies of like, you know, the neighborhoods decorated for Halloween? Man, I miss that so much. For some reason my neighborhood now that I grew up in, they hardly decorate now. They actually did a lot when I was a kid, thankfully. I was very, very fortunate. It's just so much fun getting to dress up, go to all the different haunted houses and get candy. It's just so much fun. Like some of my best childhood memories came from Halloween. My everything is broken. True. But how you doing, Red Morbid Angel? We're doing some tiny crochet. Actually, the person who we're making this for is actually in the chat. That will be Flutterbites. And we're trying to make her look like her. I don't know if you can see the blushies. Can you see those blushies? I got some blushies on you. And I got the kind of pretty, like the eyes with like the little things. But I saw you had a bit of a side part, so I tried kind of pushing more one to the other side. But it kind of still ended up looking like a middle part. But I do love how the braid turned out. It's really cute. I was gonna try to have it like come over your shoulder, like it does in your photo. Anyways, how many stitches around the head? Let me see. I think I worked in multiples of 8. I think it's 24 because I kind of didn't write down what I'm doing. I'm mostly freehanding this. The only thing I've been writing down is if I have to make a second piece of it, which is what we're doing for her shoe, because you know we have to make an identical one. So that I did have to write down, but everything else has been kind of just freehanding. I think it's 24 though, because I did not really increase very much. Let's see, I was just trying to gauge how small you're crocheting. Oh, I'll tell you though, like most of my like stitch counts are usually in the range of like 18 to 24. If it's like small, like medium small, if it's really, really small, it's gonna be like what, 12 or something. Let me see, do I have Molong here? Let me grab Molong real quick. And I still have like pieces that are like on my bigger side. I think she's like 40 something. It's like her max stitch count, like around her like little belly area. But yeah, for the majority, like that's like kind of like in a 30 to 40 something stitch count range. This is how big it would turn out. So she's like one of my chunky amigurumis. I think Pushin was like in the 30s, like when I made this one. Kind of wish I had wrote down how to do the inner tube though. I made that like way back in like I think like 2018. I just kind of freehand. I just did like a basic like white donut. I mean that's all you really have to do. Just find the free donut pattern. Just make a donut and then I just like crochet these stripes and sewed them on individually. You know, now that I know better, I would have just chain stitched or like surface slip stitch. That would have been so much easier. Probably would have looked better too because this does have like a bit of a 3D effect on it. On like an actual boot, like what floaty, whatever they call them. Oh, lifesaver, that's what they're called, like lifesaver. Ooh, speaking of lifesavers, I could really go for some lifesavers. I haven't had lifesavers in forever. I haven't seen them here in Korea, unfortunately. They have a lot of American candy, like Skittles, Twix, Snickers, but I have not seen lifesavers, sadly. Or Starburst. I really miss Starburst. Oh, they're trying to push for Halloween here, but limited houses participate. That's true. Is it like do they still think of Halloween as like a religious thing, or just kind of like, I guess it's probably just it's not very ingrained in the culture. And maybe that's why. See, I'm gonna go ahead and actually stop with this foot because I'm gonna hurry up and make the other one, so that way they end up even. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Just not much in the culture. Let me see. Oh, as well being Red Morbid. Oh, is this your friend by any chance? I also think Red Morbid Angel. I love doing the tiny crochet, especially like animals, because I don't normally do dolls, like humanoid dolls. I love doing like more animals, and I like making them props. So like, see, I can like take these off. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, the only problem is though, I don't know why this looks green. Oh, and I know why. It's from there was a hat I was making, and I had tried to. I put too much glue on one side. I tried to like covering it with Sharpie, but I put the hat on too soon, so it looks green. It looks like she's got a brain infection. It's like a weird green, like around that stitch spot that's like really opened up, because I used to use the thicker wire before. Now I use the thinner one so that it doesn't mess up the stitches when I put the little props in. Oh gosh, she's got like a hole in her cranium that looks like it's severely infected. I don't know which one's worse, that or... Do you want to meet Lobotomy Rosie? Wait, where's her hat? Is her hat in here? Oh no, I don't see her hat. Because I think it's better if I have the hat so I can like show the review. Maybe it's in here. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, I just had it in here. So I have like a character named Rosie the Bear. Wait, let me show the original one. Where'd she go? I just saw her. There she is. So here's Rosie the Bear right here, right? And I went to go make a second one. The problem is the first one, I glued this on so I can't take it off. So she's forever in this like outfit, right? I want to make a version of her where you could change it. And the first time, this was before I discovered to use the wire, like the little jewelry wire. I was gonna try with felt. Is it felt? No, not felt. I mean, what do they call those? The peel thingy. That, you know, like those sneakers that you don't have to lace up. I forgot what it's called. Velcro, that's what it's. Thank you. And Velcro did not work very well because it would make the hat look like it was kind of floating. So the hat kind of looked like this. Like this was like the closest it would get to the head. It looked awful. So I had to gouge it out because I glued it in, and now she's got a massive bump, like dip on her head. It looked like her ear got mauled off. So yeah, and I had to like, since there was glue here, I had to like take a sharp needle and kind of burrow through there just to get a hole. So I can have hats now. Now she can have like cute little hats to cover up. Oh, who was it? Was that Burning Emerald or was that May Sheep? Somebody like who's been in here for a while said like she has to wear different hats to keep her cranium juices from leaking. So like that's like her little backstory. But soon, actually, now that spring will be coming pretty soon. I know it's funny, right? 'Cause it's only January, but with how fast time's going, it's gonna be spring before we know it. Heck, it's gonna be summer in a blink of an eye. So we're waiting to bring Rosie back to the table when springtime comes. I know you should invent the first welding tool for crochet so we don't have to sew. I know, right? Like the hot glue gun is pretty close to that, I feel like, but it's messy, right? So what I think we would need is like some kind of like fine, very, very fine, thin tip. And I already do have like a very thin kind of tip, kind of hot glue gun. Actually, this might work for maybe bigger crochet, but like for smaller crochet, I need a very like needle nose, like super hot, like ultra hot. This is even a like industrial hot glue gun, and I feel like it could be hotter. I don't know how safe that would be. Wait, you can use fabric glue sticks in a hot glue gun. Wait, they actually have like fabric glue sticks that can go through hot guns? Oh, that's actually kind of nice because like I have regular like fabric glue, right? But it doesn't work in the sense like it's not gonna immediately bond. If anything, I really just use this for starching actually. I actually found it makes at least this kind makes a really great starch. Mix this with a little bit of water and you can start your crochet and it's not gonna like leave a white cast. Now it will leave a white cast if you just use the stuff straight up. But if you dilute with some water, yeah, it doesn't leave a white cast and it's actually really great for petals and flowers. Let's see, but I need to find some of those. I know, I just know so projects. True, actually, I actually didn't even think to use, what do you call it? To use hot glue on crochet until like, I think y'all have probably seen this before. It's a free pattern too. Let me find it. It's like the cute like sea dragon. This was actually one of my first few that got me into amigurumi actually. Crochet sea dragon. Not that one. Maybe I should just put dragon and see if that comes up. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, has anyone seen all of these? These are like pretty popular back in 2010. What do I call it? But like, but yeah, she hot glues the thing, right? Like that's just felt and some yarn, and she hot glued that on there, and it made me think. And she hot glued also the ears, and I'm like, it just like a light bulb went on my head. Yo, what's up, Colton? How you doing? And Colton is enjoying the ad-free zone on the YouTube. Oh, that's like a little sneaky thing you guys can do now too. If like ads pop up, which I think they'll be popping up pretty soon. I have like a little ad count down there now. Thanks to the YouTuber Nutty, he showed us all how to do that. Such a nice guy. What do you call it? And you could just like hop onto the YouTube one. Let me grab the link to the YouTube real quick. The current live stream one. Oh, I forgot to change the. Hold on. I also like to, because for some reason because I'm using Restream, and for some reason when I make the title, it doesn't like put the emojis that I have in my title on the YouTube one for some odd reason. I have to like go back and manually do it. It's bizarre. Let me go to my channel. Okay, good, it's already muted. Go edit video. Plus I need to go ahead and put it in the playlist anyway. I like to put it in a little playlist called Crochet with Coffee. That's like all my crochet live streams. I'm gonna delete that powered by Restream thing in my description. So ugly. There we go. Back channel. Oh, that's true. Yeah, like hot glue is good as long as it's like a little kid. Like if it's like an older kid, that's probably fine as long as I don't really play it. I mean, I've washed stuff though. Like I have like some pins, right? That I have some sunflower pins that I have like glued stuff on. Like I've glued together. Like I didn't sew it, and that thing's been through the washer. However, we do wash with cold water most of the time. So that could be just why. It's been through the washer by accident a couple of times and it went through. But I would still say for like really small kids, like if choking hazard, do not, like you gotta sew it on. But if it's like a much older kid, like a nearly like middle school age kid, that's fine. Just tell them don't wash it in hot water. Like maybe hand wash it to be safe. Berkshire! Wait, it can be sharp? Oh really? I guess maybe if it's like jagged. But normally, at least on the crochet, it would be like an inside part.
You wanna go get some coffee?
I didn't know that. I guess, I don't know, I've never really had sharp hot glue. At least mine hasn't been sharp. Wait, let me give Berkshire a shout out. Oh god, I hope you guys are not stuck in ad purgatory. It's like ads that just started a second ago. How was stream? What you guys doing today? Oh, you have a sun correctly. Yeah, because for mine it's like super flat. Like it kind of is like no different than putting on like regular glue, right? You kind of like just like squeeze it over. I kind of spread it out also with the nozzle too, and then like lay it flat. Like that's how this door is on here. Like anything I glue, and I don't even use that much glue actually, because I found the hard way is like don't use too much hot glue because then it spills out on the edges and it's just like ugh. But still, like I wouldn't use hot glue on any like little kid toys. Like save that for like your nearly like middle school kid age kids, you know. And even then, some stuff is still better just to sew on, just because it will look better. Because some things are too small that if you do try to glue it on, they'll fall off. Like there's not enough glue to like not enough surface area on the crochet for it to hold onto the piece, and it just ends up falling off. But if it's like a big enough piece, like say this door, like that's not coming off, right? Like I'd have to like cut that off, I think, if I really wanted to get that off. But you also gotta be careful too with hot glue because it's like scalding hot, so you don't want kids to touch the hot glue gun. That's actually what I put in my YouTube videos, because you know the whole thing with Kappa, where I'd be like trying to like, oh, artsy videos would be for kids. So I would like put like a disclaimer in my video, like, nope, I use a hot glue gun, so no, not for kiddos. You can't make my channel be for kids. And also nine-tailed Amaris, I hope I'm saying that right. But welcome on in. Let me see, and also Ice Baby, welcome on in, and let's see, who else? That's really, I love no sew pattern sewing, and I just mortal enemies, really, honestly. It sucks because some of my best work comes from lots of sewing, like her. Actually, you know what? I think I glued it. Never mind, I actually glued these on. Like these like flowers are glued on. I could technically have sewed them on, but well, I do a little bit of both actually. What I do is I leave a yarn tail, like 2 yarn tails, and I like to anchor it to what I crocheted on, and then I like, before I completely like tie it really tight, I kind of like lift it up and put a little bit of hot glue on that real quick, and pull the yarn tails taut, and then tie it, and then stick it in the back in the amigurumi. So that way it's like anchored to it with some yarn. So it's like a little mix of both, but I don't actually like sew it, because I've ruined some things by sewing actually. Like something about like the thread going into the crochet or whatever I'm trying to try to sew on, it like ruined the look. Like it kind of messed it up, it warped it, you know. So it's like, yeah, I gotta be cautious when because some sewing is like the bane of all crocheters' existence pretty much. But today we're working on our little character, Flutterbites. She's actually in the chat right now. And this is supposed to be her. We're making like a little scenery where we're gonna have her little animals. She got like 5 of them. She got a cat, a dog, a duck, a goat, and a chicken. And but you said like, right, the goat. I saw the picture of the goat. He's like little, like he's like real little. So we're gonna put him in your lap. Oh, and I'm thinking to put you on a bench, Flutterbites, but I wanted to ask you, what kind of bench do you prefer? I was thinking do a wooden bench, but I also know like, we could also do like a stone bench, because we're trying to make it look like kind of like a garden, like a little garden scenery. But I didn't know if you had like a type of bench you prefer. I've made a stone bench before. Yeah, wooden bench. Yeah, I think that one would look much nicer. And actually, after when I rated Hypno Danger Noodle, they also agreed, like, yeah, wooden bench will be much more elegant and look like really nice for a garden. Let's see, but what are you guys doing in your stream today, Berkshire? Were you playing some more Subnautica, or are you doing Kingdom Hearts? Oh wait, I forgot I'm supposed to chain this. I'm so used to doing magic rings. But actually though, I was thinking probably the wooden bench probably wouldn't even be that much crochet. Really just probably the wooden planks or the slats would be crocheted. And I think what I'm gonna glue them onto, I think I'm gonna do that with wire. It's gonna be yarn wrapped, but I'm gonna like do that with wire. I think that will look much, much better. Wait, I'm sadly moving out away from the farm this week and I'll miss my floofy baby. Wait, you're like moving? Oh, that means your address will... Because if your address changes, definitely let me know, because that would suck if I sent this to like your old address. Let's see, ooh, doing the Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop distance. Oh, when did that one come out? I know, I kind of missed... I grew up in the era of Kingdom Hearts, but for some reason I never had it as a kid. I remember watching like the... I don't want to call it, because it's not like an anime, because we know like back how anime music videos had us in a chokehold when we were kids. Like I remember watching like, it's actually how I discovered some favorite songs I like just from like Naruto anime music videos. But they had like someone like would do like some kind of like the romantic scenes together and have like some kind of music playing together with it. Like I saw like videos like that on YouTube growing up, but I never had Kingdom Hearts. Ah, that's why I never had Nintendo DS. My sister got the 3DS, but I forgot when those came out. I see, I only know that that's the 3DS because, one, because it's the 3Ds in the title. Although I do remember being like, oh, why this gets... That's the thing is like, right, yarn like sticks with other yarn. Like I just picked up my hook and the like little bit of yarn just like somehow weaved in with like the fibers on this and just like picked it up. Like what the heck? It's like a magnet sometimes, I swear. But also, my sheep, how you doing? We're about to work on her other little sneaker. Oops. I wanted to like put a pause in this one before we I didn't want to continue this foot until I make the other one. That way I can make sure they're hopefully the same size. Because that's the problem is like sometimes you'll make one and then one will be bigger than the other one just because of like your tension, how much you stuffed. So I want to try and make sure they're even before I continue making the legs. There we go again. I want to make like a magic ring, but for the shoe though we got a chain. How much did I chain? I chained 4, okay. I gotta put my money away for this and save up. Oh yeah, take your time, because I don't know how long this will take me to make, so I definitely want to make sure it's like absolutely perfect. But also the sad thing too with the lady at the post office telling me I can't mail anything unless I got like at least 10 packages together. Yeah, she kind of gave me a bit of a... Like, I don't know if I want to call it being scolded, but it's like she was firm with me. Like, don't bring any more K packets unless you have at least 10. So, but the problem is that means I gotta have like 10 separate orders from 10 separate people. So I think probably the best solution for that will be try to really promote the coffee page. Oh, I just listed the rose earrings are finally listed on the coffee page if anyone's interested. I put that on my Instagram. Finally last night at like 2 or 3 in the morning. I think it was like 3 in the morning when I posted. I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh, I should probably post that rose picture I have. So I did that. Because then if we start getting more orders, then I can like go to the post office quicker, much quicker. And I want to buy soon a keyring from you. Ah, heck yeah. I did also need to hurry up and make like... Because if it will take a while before we can send this out, then I can probably... Because originally we were going to do this through PayPal, just because I haven't made a commission for sceneries yet, like the little thingy. Where you go in and type like what you want. Like maybe I can hopefully I get around to that maybe this weekend. And that we can go through that. I'm trying my best not to melt. It's so hot here. Ooh, what's the temperature? Send a little bit of that heat my way because it's cold here. It actually was getting better last week. It was finally getting back up to like 7 Celsius. It was feeling really good, which that's still cold for me, but it's like, I'm not like frigid, you know what I mean? Like I'm a little chilly, so I just gotta wear a sweater or something, and maybe like my fuzzy polar bear pajama PJ bottoms, like things like that, right? And wear slippers, but now it's like -1, and I'm like freezing my ass off. Oh yeah, I rode bike before I started stream. Yeah, we're trying to ride the what you call it, bike a bit more. We have like a what's it called? Spin bike? Yeah, spin bike. The only thing though is that seat is like the bane of my existence. Wait, can you give me a price range? Oh yeah, yours will be, I believe, I think like, let me see. This will have shipping included. So I'm gonna include the shipping price in it, because I think shipping's right, like $10. So I'm guessing like $60, so this would be $50, but $60 with shipping. But yeah, no, because like someone like Circle told me I should not sell these for very, very cheap. But this one though is like more of a medium-sized one, so I want it to be like kind of like a middle range kind of price, where it's not like super expensive like the chicken farm scenery. Everyone kept telling me to make that like $100. To be fair, that was like 12 centimeters. This one's like only 9 centimeters, this little scenery. And probably will have like, and since it's smaller, it'll have less props I have to make for it. So therefore it's more like a, yeah, right, yeah, you're one of those people. I know, because I'm like, I probably already put my earrings for too low maybe, but the problem is though, it's like, I think my problem is because I already feel bad because people have to pay a lot for shipping, right? They're at least gonna have to pay like $8 to $10, and that was thanks to having K-Packet. Before, people would have to pay like $30 shipping, so like nobody would buy from me, right? Like, it doesn't make sense to pay for like $45 just for some like little tiny like hand crocheted earrings that were like $15. Like you're paying more in the shipping than for the actual item. Oh, the earrings. So the earrings are, I think most of my small earrings. So earrings that don't have any extra detail, that are really easy for me to make. So I actually go off by how quick it is for me to make these, and these are actually pretty quick for me to make. So that's why I put them as 15. And I just have like basic like stainless steel studs. I don't use any like precious metals for my earring hooks. I use, that's also why my earring prices are quite low. It's because I'm not using gold, I'm not using silver. I'm using just, you know, like zinc alloy for like the cheaper ones. But if you have like a, I also have some plastic ear studs I need to start using that are perfect for people who have metal allergies. Because some people said even with stainless steel, if they have like really severe metal allergies, even that will like bug them a little bit. And they have like, I have these like little plastic ear studs, and I have a pair of these daffodil earrings I've made for myself that use that plastic stud. They're still going strong, they have not broken. If anything, they're actually a little bit more comfortable than the metal ones, in my opinion. Let's see, I freaked out when it was heaps more, but now it seems cheap. I paid $25 and they were the best. That's why I want to make them like absolutely perfect though, Flutterbites, because like, right, like, they're only $15, but you had to like pay $10 in shipping. I know, like how Takio is like the one true boss. Wait, do you always get? Really? I'm always thinking I'm not doing enough, Chiquita. I'm always thinking like, I really want. I think it's because I have so many things on my list I want to get done. To be fair though, because with small crochet, you do get. It's easier to pump out more tinier things because my stitch count is not very much. Like. Also though, Chiquita, roses are really, really easy to make. Where is that pattern I have? I wrote it down. Where did I put it though? Is it? Yeah, here it is, okay. Ignore the scrabbles, but this is literally the rose. Like, you just chain 25, and, I actually made it longer, but then when I would, like, sew it together, that one extra petal made it look weird. So I changed 23, then I just, like, literally did a treble crochet in that same chain 3 spot, and then, like, next one I did 2 treble, peacock stitch, 2 treble in the next chain, then a treble in the next chain, then chain 3 and slip stitch in that same spot, and then you would just slip stitch into the next chain to start the next, set of petals, and where you would chain 3 and do the thing all over again. And then just the last one's a little bit different. Just there's no, it's like the same amount of stitches, but no peacock stitch, because that's going to be like the first one you wrap. like that like little middle part, right? You don't really want a peacock stitch there. You just want it to be like kind of nice and like a rounded edge. And then like kind of like make something similar to like a star sort of for the steeple. Like these are like stuff like this is very simple and easy and quick for me to make. That's the thing, it's like more things like this will be more expensive because they take a lot of time. Like this roof took me bloody forever to make because it's layered. So it was like a lot. It's actually a lot of rows, but covered by the scalloped layers. Like it was insane how long it took me to do that roof. Wait, but gotta rate and run and have a great day, you too, Berkshire. I hope to see you around. I can't wait to see you playing some more. Wait, did you finish the Nautica? I can't remember if you told me if you finished it or not. Definitely need to get back into that though. I need to get back into some Nautica. But like, yeah, that's the thing is those sceneries though do take me a while. Like that's why we're still, this is, you see it says part 7. So the sceneries do take me a good bit, but like small little things, like these pumpkin earrings, these are so quick to make. I forgot where the pattern is, but like, I think the max stitch count is like 24. Like those stitch counts are so little on these things, right? They're not very high. So that's why I'm able to pump them out a lot quicker. That's why I want to like start putting more jewelry on the coffee page because that's just the quickest thing I can put out. If I was trying to like take my time and put a bunch of already made sceneries out, that would be like high ticket prices, but they might be not what someone's looking for. They take very long and it's going to take a long time for me to fill out the coffee page. So that's why I'm trying to like put some more like little jewelries or keychains, like small things that don't take so long. I remember like bigger amigurumi back then. It took me a long. I remember I had like this cute like witch bear I made that's like this big. That took me like a month to make. She had like so many like little details I put on her, and she was quite big. And the hat took forever too to make. I had to like make the hat. I had to sew it on. But yeah, definitely the bigger things take much longer. But usually you can sell the bigger things for much more though. That's what I get a bit worried is that, right, like, I don't want to price my little things too high because someone might think, like, why would I pay that much for that little thing right there, right? I think it might be different, though, with the micro crochet. If I'm, like, doing thread, that does go, the price range actually goes up higher when you do that, when you do, like, the really tiny micro. But this range, though, like, this, like, small, like, most people are not going to want to pay too much for that. But they might pay more for, like, let me show an example, real quick. Let me go on Pinterest. And I'm trying to find like things like this, right? Like these are like micro crochet like this, right? They can like have these for like 30-40 bucks. But then again, granted though, I did notice when I go to look on these listings, like look at that, they're using silver. So they're made of sterling silver. So that does factor into the price though. So it's not just like, oh, it's like $30 because of the crochet itself. It's because they're also using like higher quality jewelry findings. I do eventually one day I want to find where I can get like some, like when I have some money, maybe get like more like the sterling silver stuff. So that way I don't always have to have like the cheap, you know, zinc alloy crap. Put it the age-old crochet disclaimer, crochet products are high in price because crochet cannot be done by a machine. That too, I should probably put that. Makes me kind of wonder though, like, you know, like, I feel like Tunisian crochet is probably like the closest thing, because it's like similar, like some of the stitches look similar to knitting. So like people could say like, oh, that just looks knitted, but it's actually still crocheted. I wonder how many people who did Tunisian crochet were getting gaslit by customers trying to say that it's knitting and not Tunisian crochet. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hold on, my fingernail chipped. Let me get that handled. Oof, man, I swear my fingers are too darn brittle. This is why I can never grow. I always try growing them out, but like, I've like given up on that. I just stick with false plastic nails I can glue on now. I do need to do my nails soon because I want to do another wave of like filming some stuff, especially because I need to make the 10 free gifts really soon. Because not this Saturday, but I think it's next Saturday. Mr. Coffee leaves for Austin, Texas. So I want to like do a couple like video, like I need to start putting more reels and YouTube shorts out. So I want to have some footage of me like filming those, you know, while making them, like little by little, something, I don't know, something I can kind of put in a nice like little packaged reel or YouTube short. Because last time I just showed a video of me packing them, but not like making them though, because I had already made them first. Yo, Italy, how you doing? Let's see, what am I supposed to do next? Oh, just a regular single crochet. We're making her other little sneaker before we continue with the first leg. I've made that mistake where I'll make like one whole leg and then I go to make the other one and then like one's foot like bigger than the other one. So I'm trying to make them look similar, like in size, hopefully. Let's see, let's get these out. Yo, what's up, Crochet Geek? How you doing? Long time no see. How's your New Year been? And also your Christmas? Because I don't think I've seen you since before Christmas. Oh, and thank you for the posture check, making sure I'm not shrimping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's supposed to be 5. Oh wait, this is supposed to be half double crochet. Oopsie. Oh my god, maybe. Is that the crochet equivalent of drawing one eye really well, but the other one looks like poop? Kinda, honestly, almost a little bit similar. Or maybe it's like more like you draw the other eye, but it's just a bit smaller than the other one. Because I've done that too, actually, with drawing, or like one hand is smaller than the other hand, it looks kind of off. Like, oh, I hate when that happens. Though you can kind of get away with that, like, I think, if you have like a side profile view, or like a 3/4 view with your character, if you're drawing them, but like full on like symmetry though, ooh, it's like super obvious. But yeah, and the worst part is like you're actually following the same steps too, but you get like, because like just one you happen to crochet just a little bit tighter, it becomes a bit smaller. And sometimes it's not even just from that, but it could just be, which this part's fixable if it is, as if you didn't stuff enough, because I've done that too. But the problem is though, as I would have already had finished one off, like the first leg off, and I didn't stuff as much, and the other one I stuffed more in, I finished that one off, and then they're like kind of stuck, like I already sewed them on. So it's like now I make sure to like double, triple check like that they look about the same size. If there's like a subtle difference that no one can really tell, then that's fine. But sometimes there's like I've had some really super obvious ones too that were crazy. Like, dang, why did that one become so much bigger or smaller than the other one? It's really bad too when I like I'll make something on stream and then I go to crochet its other half off stream and the sizes will be like night and day. So yeah, it's usually better if I'm gonna crochet things in pairs. It's best I do it if I'm gonna do off stream, then they both gotta be made off stream, and or vice versa, they gotta both be made on stream. Oh, but doing good. But how about you? We're doing good. We're working on Flutterbite's scenery. Look at her, she's like coming together. I'm hoping this looks like Flutterbite's. I haven't told her hair is a bit longer, like we kind of made her into Rapunzel a little bit. I think it's more like this long, I think, right? Your hair of Flutterbite's, like I think. I tried going off by the picture, and it looked like it was long in the picture though, so I'm guessing maybe it's like more like here. But yeah, to kind of be fair, this is kind of long actually on a person. It doesn't seem that long in like crochet, but like yeah, in person though. But, like that's like down below your butt actually. I know, right? I'm now Rapunzel. Woo woo. Actually, I used to want to do that. I used to want to grow my hair super long and just have like a big long braid. And the problem is like I would get my hair long, but at the same time though, I do love my like fair, like it's not like that at the moment. I just haven't cut my hair in forever. But I do love my little Farrah Fawcett 70s flyback layers. I want to do those again when I get a chance. But every time I cut, like I'll grow my hair out really long and I cut it like that, I do lose a couple inches unfortunately. So I kind of almost always have like the same length of hair, right? Like I grow it out, like I kind of want I want my layers back, but I'm gonna try to keep the length. But always, no matter how much I try, it always like I lose like about like this much of hair when I do the layers. Oh, Oh, really? Okay, so now it's like a few centimeters below shoulder length. Oh, so it's like more like... This will probably be your shoulder right here, so like about right here. And say, oh, I was doing some magic circles perfectly earlier. Now I can't do it all. I'm so confused. Oh man, like, wait, did you just now start doing magic circles? Because that was me for like the first maybe 6 months after I learned how to do a magic circle. I would get really good at doing it, and then my brain would like, how do you do this again? I gotta go watch, and I would go and watch like a tutorial. I think now my brain has finally remembered it after so many years, but yeah, that first like 6 months of when I started doing magic circles, like when I started getting into amigurumi, yeah, my brain did not like trying to remember that. Oh, okay, we do 1 single crochet right here, and then we do an increase right here. I'm trying to follow my chicken scratch I made yesterday. This is my pattern I made for the shoe. It looks unhinged, does it not? Like when I look at that, I'm like, how I can understand that is beyond me sometimes. Like if it was written like much cleaner and neater, I think that'd be better. But the problem is it's like so abstract. Like I had to like erase and then rewrite, and it's just like kind of scribbly looking, especially near the end. I like Rapunzel Me. I'll aim for Rapunzel Me grows long hair. I think actually you would look really cute with really, really long hair. And especially like, cause you do have like the way your bangs are actually would be really cute for like that kind of Rapunzel-esque kind of hair. The thing is, I know because some people say long hair can be kind of difficult to manage, but I think if you keep it like long and straight, it's a little bit easier. I think, especially if you like keep it in a ponytail and braid it. That's what helps make it more. It's actually more like if you have it out, like just not in a ponytail. That's when it gets hard because right, the wind's blowing everywhere and it's like getting all up in your face. But if you have it like in a plaid, I think that's like a better way to keep. That's probably why people like from that have long hair keep it braided. Let's see. Oh, if you have good healthy hair, you'll get like 1 inch a month hair a month, so about like a foot growth at the end of the year. Oh, that's actually kind of cool if you think about it. That's a whole foot of hair. That's a lot of hair. I'm still sad because like there was this guy in my high school that everyone confused with me because we're both gingers, and he was kind of like he was like this totally cool, like he wasn't like he was just a normal kid, but he was like a metalhead though, so he had his hair long, but like the way he dressed, so he just dressed like a typical like teenage boy, like, you know, just jeans and a t-shirt. But he had his hair long because he's like a headbanger kind of guy. And so, but our hair colors were very similar and our heights were almost similar too. I think he was just a smidge taller than me. So people would confuse him with me. They're like, hey, Virginia. He would turn his back and they'd be like, who the heck? And I had the same vice versa would happen to me. But I saw like, I went to go like a couple of years back. I was like, you know, going through looking all old you know, like classmates' Facebook profile pics and stuff, and he cut it all off. And it's so sad. I do kind of wonder if it's because, like, you know, now we're all adults, so he probably had to do it for his job, maybe. I'm just like, oh, his beautiful long hair. Why? That was like so precious. And he's not like, and the thing is, it's not like he's balding in it. No, he still has like a beautiful, thick head of hair, really good hairline. But I think, yeah, the haircut looks nice. Just feels like, oh, all those years of growing that beautiful red hair. But I do suspect, though, it probably was probably for work. Because he probably didn't want to put in a bun. He didn't seem like a bun kind of guy. Like, I've never seen him in a bun. He wanted to, like, wear it down. See, I'm way overdue for a haircut, but I'm too lazy to get it. Oh, yeah, I actually did not realize, like, during the pandemic, I didn't realize how long my hair got. Because we weren't going out so much, so I just threw it up in like a messy bun for days on end, and then one day when I started we were about to go out somewhere, so I was gonna wear my hair down, I was like, oh wow, my hair got long. I didn't realize this. It's just like, dang. So yeah, I think that's another great way. It's like if you want to grow your hair, put it away and try not to think about it. That's like the best way, because I was just shocked by how much longer it got. Let's see, and I haven't cut in a while, so I gotta see how long it's gotten. I do want to get my layers back again, just it's like, that's the thing is I don't go out enough though, so like I'll cut my hair, get my layers back, and then like not go out for days on end, and then my hair gets long and I lose the layers and I gotta repeat the whole darn process again. What was this one? Okay, 2 single crochet. And then I do an increase. Uh-oh. That's the problem, this hook is kind of small, so that kind of went through my yarn. I know, that's my son, that's too long that I can put it in a bun. Oh, especially where you're at, though, I would see, like, yeah, you definitely would probably want shorter hair. In that heat, yeah, that was the problem. It's like, that's actually when I noticed how long my hair was, also when I was taking the in-person classes, because I would like throw it up in a ponytail instead of a bun, because the bun I felt like looked kind of like, let's just say when I wear a bun I look like Miss Trenchbull. So, but I look nice if I have like a ponytail in, though. So if I wear like a ponytail, it looks much nicer. And I was like, but the problem is like it was so heavy though with the heat. Even in a ponytail, man, it's just like, it would have been nicer probably just have like short hair during them. But the problem is I wish I could just like, you're right, I wish we could like have short hair in the summer, but they have it long again in the winter, because I would have been frigid if I had short hair in the winter. My bun accentuates my 5 head. I know, I don't know how some girls look so nice with buns. Like, I'll see some and like they'll look very pretty. And I have tried doing more of like that like poofy, like messy bun that's really pretty and kind of romantic looking. I still end up looking like Miss Trenchbull a little bit. I look like Miss Trenchbull that got through a fight. Wait, last message. Oh, did I miss it? Wait. Okay, yes, freaking. Yeah, I should have known the Pokemon came in. Whenever a Pokemon comes in, it like really pushes the chat up real quick. Let me see. Like, I don't know if I told this, but I got into animal care course, and that I'm hoping to. Oh, you're gonna get into dog grooming? I feel like that'd be like a really fun job. I know like probably some pets might be hard to manage, but I always, whenever I see like pet grooming videos, the pet groomers always look actually pretty happy. Like, you kind of get to make a bunch of like little doggy friends. Hopefully, if you get like really good, well-behaved dogs. But it seems like a really fun job, actually. And I'd be like, the problem, I think for me though, I'd probably get too attached and I wouldn't want to send them back home. I'd be like, no, I want to keep the doggo. I want this to be my new, I want to adopt all of them. I should, hopefully you'll get some regulars though, because if you get regulars, then it's kind of like nice, because then you can kind of see them all the time. Like one of the corgi pages I follow, like their groomer, it's like, you know, they're a regular to that place, so the groomers are always excited when they come in. And it's just like, just so adorable, like, oh. You can get all the fuzzy friends, like, oh, just think of all the, like, head pets you get to do, the belly, like, do you guys get to do belly rubs? I didn't know if, like, groomers are allowed to give doggos some belly rubs. Oh, this was supposed to be an increase. I almost messed up there. Let's see. Okay, this one's gonna be single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay. 1. Did I do this in continuous rounds? No, I did this in joined rounds, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. That wasn't the first stitch of the round, that was the last one. Oh, this is where the increase should have gone. Oopsie. Almost made a mistake right there. There we go. I know, the forbidden belly rubs. I know, I assume so. I'll be starting the course next month on the 12th. Wow, that'd be so fun and exciting. I hope we get lots of pictures too. Like, I just imagine like you're gonna have like some dogs you get to train with. Like, oh, that'd be so cute. Like, they probably have like maybe some like well-behaved trained dogs you guys get to train with. Wait, what? Oh no, you never make me feel nervous, Flutterbites. No more, like lately we've been having like a higher bit of chatter. And I'm actually noticing that I'm getting kind of, what do you call it? Like I get winded with chat sometimes and I'm like, oh, wait, I gotta take a break. And like be quiet for a few seconds. Plus also I'm oh yeah, and I also will, if you hear me quiet all of a sudden, that means I'm counting. That's another like little crocheter thing, or probably just a knitter or fiber artist in general. Cause I keep like looking at, like I'm looking over here, I'm like, the problem is though I did not do it very cleanly, so I'm like trying to be like, where was I looking at? So that's also why you might see me be quiet for a couple of seconds. I'm like trying to find my place again. Yo, that Run Junction, how you doing? Yeah, it's like 3 p.m. here, but I assume it's morning. Yeah, so you said morning here for ya. Are you having your morning coffee and tea or breakfast? Wait, how many was I supposed to do? Okay, 5. I gotta remember to do 5. I know that's the thing, is that I'll look at something. It's kind of like the same thing, right? When you look at your phone to check the time and you weren't paying attention, so you have to like turn your phone on again to see the time. I'll do that. I'll look at my pad. I'll like glance at it. Okay, I'll be like, okay, gotta do that much, and then I'm like, wait, how much was I supposed to do? I have to look at it again. It looks like a map to some hidden treasure. Oh, probably. Like, I mean, I have so many scribble scrapple like chicken scratch patterns that I'd refuse to throw away because I'm like, they might be important. Oh god, watch, I'm gonna be like a crochet pattern hoarder or something. Just I'll be like buried underneath all these like papers of chicken scratch patterns. Okay, we're supposed to have an increase. Did I do an increase? Yeah. But we're supposed to have like a single crochet in between one. Okay, good. I did it right. I was like, wait, was that supposed to be just a single crochet? See, I might have to go back and like double glance again. I think that should be, yeah, this is our last increase. And to make sure the patterning is correct, I should have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good, good. That's how I know if I did everything kind of right, if the stitch count kind of matches up at the end. Because if you're off by a stitch or two, that means you did something wrong. Let's see. Ooh, about to make some soon. I know, today we have foregone the coffee. And we're having a matcha latte, which actually, I'm kind of liking the caffeine that matcha lattes give, or just a matcha in general. It's actually pretty good with coconut milk. I've swapped to coconut milk. I mean, before I was making it, I guess the correct way, the best way you can make a matcha latte is where you steep the matcha in hot water first before you add it to dairy milk, because apparently if you mix it together at the same time, the dairy can like combine to the I forgot what the darn word was. It was a long word. Poly something. And it alters it. And before, it just said it alters in a bad way. Like most articles, just like they wouldn't elaborate. And I'm like, okay, but what does it do? You know? It just basically turns out it makes it where your body won't absorb. So it doesn't do anything bad. Just you just don't absorb all the good like nutrients you get from matcha, right? Like it's packed full of like antioxidants and stuff. You just end up not getting as much of that, unfortunately, because like the dairy just binds with it and kind of blocks it. So you end up getting very expensive urine in a sense. But that's like I've heard that's usually if you just like what do you call it? Right, if it's like only if you mix it together at the same time, if you don't steep it in hot water first. If they said like if you steep it in hot water first, it should be fine to use dairy. But they did say though it's still best to make it with like a plant-based milk. So we're also switching over anyway to mostly coconut milk for most things, just because it'll be a little bit healthier. Plus, it actually added bonus for some cooking too, because a lot of things that John likes to make actually need coconut milk anyway. And it actually tastes really good. Actually, coconut milk is really good with matcha. It kinda is like a pina colada, but without the pineapple taste, right? So it's like a matcha colada, if that makes sense. It tastes really, really good. I did stop adding vanilla though. I did feel like the vanilla didn't really make much of a difference when it's with coconut milk though. I could really taste the vanilla when it was with dairy milk, but I don't really taste, like, I felt like I was kind of wasting my vanilla when I would put it in, so I've just kind of stopped putting vanilla in there. Because, yeah, I think because the coconut taste was more overpowering over that. And let's see. Oh, I did like a round of just all single crochet. Okay, yeah, I did. I almost forgot about that. I didn't write that down. So I probably should do that real quick. Oh no, we're about to lose to Yarn Chicken though. Oh, I'm going to join on a new thing of yarn. We were actually just talking about Yarn Chicken the other day too. Like we, to Azura, who's from Germany, they never heard of Yarn Chicken. And what do you call it? And so I got to explain to them what Yarn Chicken makes. I guess I don't think they have like a version of the word in German, like their own like saying. I do wonder if they have one in Korean actually, because like some of the Korean words don't for crochet stuff doesn't really translate like it does in English, right? Like single crochet just is called 짧은뜨기, which means like short stitch, and my favorite double crochet is 한길뜨기, and it means one road stitch. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, the direct translations ain't matching, right? Laying on bed when I'm having no energy. Oh, wait, is it hot where you're at? Unpopular opinion, I'm not a fan of matcha. Oh, really? To be fair though, I actually don't really like just regular green tea in general, because I don't know, something about like just regular green tea, it's just kind of meh for me. But when I tried matcha though, especially when you put it with milk and vanilla and a sweetener, it tastes like ice cream. Like, I was like, damn, so good. Oh, to be fair though, Maysheep, what kind of matcha have you tried? Because like I had a bit of I tried buying matcha back in the summer, and let's just say it tasted like lawn clippings. And I was like, what in the heck? Turns out I bought like baking grade matcha. I guess figures I got like a big amount for like a very small amount of money. So now we get like a $10 packet that's like only like 500 grams. Even that's probably like a cheaper, but it's, like it tastes, but it's actually made for beverages. So the kind I got was not meant for beverages. It tasted horrible. And I thought like, this is not matcha. So I've tried matcha from Japan. That like tasted really good that I brought back. But yeah, we're on the opposite. I like regular green tea, but oh, okay. So you actually like the regular green tea, but not from matcha. Maybe it's like the powderiness, or like, because the flavor is a bit different, I think, with matcha, even though it's like literally the same plant. But I think some of the way why it's been ground into a powder is a bit different. That's probably actually better though that you like the regular green tea. I feel like that's probably the healthier one. Well, I don't know, because matcha's just as healthy. It's just the problem is it's tempting to put the milk and sugar in it though. You know, make it a little bit less healthy. And I gotta be careful because even with the coconut milk, it's still quite high in calories. That's why I only have like one per day now. I need to get myself into liking just regular matcha tea, where it's just the matcha and water and maybe like some stevia, but like no milk or anything, even if it's coconut milk, because that's just like, that's where the calories come from, is like the milk part, whether it's plant-based or not. Oh, it's 26 degrees. That is kind of hot though, actually. Oh, that's right. You're like are you like in Australia or New Zealand? I keep forgetting it's y'all summer over there. Yeah, there's not wind, and it's still. So it's like, oh yeah, it's still right, like, so no wind blowing and it's extremely hot. Oh yeah, New Zealand. Oh yeah, my Fortnite buddy Dylan's from New Zealand. Let's see if my homework is done. Wait, you had homework? Wait, homework as in like an assignment to turn in, or homework as in cleaning the home? Because I sometimes consider that homework too. Oh shoot, tier A Pokemon. I do like to go for the tier A ones. Throw an Ultra Ball real quick. I got excited because I thought I was about to encounter another Twitch Australian crochet person. Kind of close. Yours more like neighbors. You're like, you found a crochet neighbor. But yeah, I'm guessing like things like shipping though would probably still be expensive since you're two separate countries, unfortunately. Yeah, not close enough. We ditch buddies. Oh, that's true. I do keep forgetting how big Australia is. Like, y'all huge. Cause whenever, like, I'd be like terrified, I think, to go on a road trip in Australia. Just because like the long stretches of land with nothing in between is terrifying. Because like if you break down, run out of gas. Ooh, man. There needs to be like a petition to like put more gas stations out there so that way less people get stranded. Oh, okay, so that's the guess. Oh, is that kind of like with the UK and America, like across the pond, right? We say that. But across the ditch. Okay, so we just have like a small ocean that's between us. Yeah, so be like, yeah, just across the ditch. I'm gonna go ahead and join. Oh, at least, okay, at least I got to get to the end of the round. Because I hate when yarn chicken's like in the middle, right? It's because it's always easier to join on a new thing of yarn. Especially if you're doing joined rounds, like you just join it here and you just crochet over the yarn tail. It's just when you're in the middle though, is when it gets dicey. How long does it take to cross actually? It's kind of like, yeah, like, or how long would a plane ride be across it? Because, right, like, there's not much, it's like not too much space, I guess, between Korea and Japan. Like, it's literally, I think like an hour flight just to get to Japan. Like, it was not long. That's something I got kind of jelly of, like, because we're in America, right? Trying to travel abroad is just way too expensive, but everything is so far. But, like, if you're in Korea, you can go to so many different, like, countries in Asia and Southeast Asia, because they're all close by, so, like, the plane tickets are not that much. Also, I heard, actually, plane tickets are just expensive in general, actually, in America, even domestic ones. Does anyone, I forgot her name, but she's like this girl who has curly-ish blonde hair. She lives in Italy. I've been seeing a lot of her shorts lately, and she talked about like how how a lot of Europeans can't understand why Americans don't travel internationally more, or even just travel in general, right? Like take flights, because apparently like flights in Europe can be like very cheap. Like I think like what, 50 pound? I was like, wait, there's like such thing as 50-pound flights? I'm sorry, what? And I think some are even less than that. And I was like, excuse me? Because even America, some domestic flights where you're just going over like an hour, it could be like in the hundreds of dollars, like 200, 300, 500, depending on the airline, depending on when you go. So yeah, just like flights in America in general are just expensive. So it really sucks. Okay, like about 4 hours. I think that might be off. 1 sec, I'll check. So in February, I was going to go to Matchbox 20 concert. Then a holiday to Adelaide? Did I say that right? Adelaide for 6 days. And so I went to a pleasant event for my holiday in geocaching. Oh yeah, I think I've that's like the game, right? You play where you somebody like the thing picks like a random location and you have to like guess where it is. I played that with crafter, like repeat what do you call it? Yarn Crafter's Corner. Oh, I kind of want to be in her stream again. She streams at like 3 in the morning though, so I almost never get to be in her streams. Okay, so like about 3 hours. Oh, you live 2 hours away from Adelaide. I forgot. What? There was like another. I always think Adelaide is the city I'm thinking of, but it's like I'm thinking of another city. There was a YouTuber I watched that lives in New Zealand, and Alturdo. That's what I'm thinking. Alturdo. Where's Alturdo at? Because I've never heard of a place called Alturdo, so it's like such an interesting like name whenever I hear it. Oh no, Alturdoa. I think it's got like the A at the end. Alturdoa. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, so Adelaide is like the major city in South Australia, which is one of the central states. We have a wonky time zone that runs oh, I think I've seen that, yeah, because usually time zones, right, are usually by the hour. But I've seen in some places, like India too, right? Like they have like a weird time zone that's like only by an hour different. I mean, a half-hour difference, and I'm like, that gets wonky, right? 3 hour flight from Brisbane to Auckland. Let's see. Oh, for me it said 5 hours. I do wonder, like maybe it's because of the flight plan, if you're going by flights. Because like that's the thing, it's usually right, like from. Or it could be because you're from a different spot. looking at, because when I went to America, going from Korea to America is like 13, 14 hours. However, coming back, or actually, wait, no, I take that back. No, I think going from America to Korea is like 13, 14 hours, but going from Korea to America can be like 16 hours because of the different flight plan they take or whatever. Like the route is very different, and that's why it can add a couple hours on, which really sucked the first time me going because like I got really sick. Honestly, I probably would not have gotten sick if it weren't for those like extra 3 hours. Really? There are some that are on by 15? I would throw that out if there was like a time zone difference by 15 minutes. That's just ridiculous. Like, 15 minutes ain't nothing. Like what? You get 15 more extra minutes of sunlight? Like, I feel like that would just mess so many schedules and stuff up. And there's some island countries that just pick the time zone of the closest large mainland country, which makes it even weirder. Oh, so it won't like even be like in the nice like little line, right? You could have like this time zone, and then this island over here just picks this place's time zone. Oh, that would be weird, right? If they have like different or like you'll have like islands here, and like some here decide to pick this side, and some here decide to pick that side, and it's like kind of weird, right? Like man, but 15 minutes—that's too much. That's just asking to make too much trouble, in my opinion. Okay, I'm supposed to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Now we start doing the what do you call it? Decreases. Oh, I do 4. Okay, I do 4 decreases. Good. Okay, I was just trying to make sure I didn't do like any in a like with spacing in between. Sometimes I'll do that, like where I'll have like a decrease, a single crochet, and then a decrease, but this one's all decrease. How many did I do? I think I have 5 at the end. Let me check. How many am I supposed to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, okay. And see, if you want to catch up, I'm staying in Croydon and Adelaide suburbs, but totally tourist. Oh, that sucks for having mobility issues though. And that, yeah, I know that always sucks, right? Because you want to be able to travel, but like, that's the problem with Korea too. Korea, it's not really good for people who are like in wheelchairs, which is weird because you'll see they do have special buses that are made for people with wheelchairs, but the problem is they don't come by very often. And even then, like, people be like, you know, kind of butt heads and like stand in the way where the wheelchair is supposed to go. Like, it's not a very disabled friendly country, unfortunately. I'm hoping that changes. I think it is a little bit, but yeah, like, progress is always slow. One kilometer away. Oh, I know one of my friend New Zealand person took him. He's a British person. All I have to say is your pants are tucked into your socks because in England, wait, really? Oh! I forgot about that, yeah. Right, because their pants are actually their underwear. It's so weird they call it that, right? Because pants to us are just pants. We just like call them boxers or something. Like, ugh. So, I guess they would call trousers. Yeah, trousers are their pants, right? Like, they call them trousers. Which is really funny, because I feel like we do say trousers in America, though. But I think only for specific types of pants. You know what I mean? Like, we're not going to call a pair of jeans trousers, or... I think we call slacks trousers sometimes, occasionally, I think. I have heard American people call pants trousers, but, like, only in, like, whenever it's talking about, like, really nice dress wear. Like, pantsuits and stuff like that. And when we say deck, it sounds like we're saying something way worse. Oh yeah, like a out on the deck, right? Like attached to a house, like that kind of deck. But I guess when you guys say it right, it sounds very bad. See, I'm trying to catch up with the local streamers. I can get close to you. We either have pants or shorts. Oh, I've heard where some call it, yeah, shorts. I can kind of see shorts working though. Though that can still get awkward though, because we also just call like regular shorts, right? Wait, what do they call shorts then? like in the summertime. Because I know they call their pants trousers, but what do they call shorts? Like actual shorts. Shorts. Not boxers, you know, like... Hey, what's up, misunderstood lady? How you doing? We're working on Flutterbite's commission. Look, we're making little Flutterbites. I love how she turned out though. Like, we still gotta give her some arms though. We're trying to make her, but we're trying to make her legs first, and even got like a little belt buckle and everything. I tried to make it look like that wasn't tucked in though. I don't know if you can see it on stream, but there is like a little rim. You see that? Like I put like a little rim to kind of make it look like it's like the bottom of the shirt, so it doesn't look like it's tucked in. That is the problem with crochet. It's so easy for like all the shirts to look like they're tucked in when you do color change. That's why I added a little... I probably should have maybe just done a chain. I did a chain stitch. But if I had done like an actual chain and sewed that on, that would have been a little bit more bulky. But I think you can kind of see it in real life. It's just not showing up that well on the webcam. Thank you. I know it does have like, I made the little, I even like went and embroidered like the little belt belt loops, and that's just a French knot right there for the belt buckle. But now we're working on her little feetsies. We're getting her some squeaky clean white tennis shoes. I probably gotta figure out wait, Flutterbite, so this shade of purple be okay for the shoes? I'm thinking to add like some purple shoelaces, but this is more of a maroon purple, but it's like a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter than this like darker color that you chose for the shirt. The other purples kind of clashed with it, and I didn't know this would be kind of nice for the shoelaces. Richards? Okay, I guess this, because I think this will probably complement it, where it's like, it's in a similar color, so it's not going to clash with it. But still kind of add like a little bit of brightness to it a little bit. Add some color to the shoes. Wait, have I ever made giant amigurumis? Not the giant kind, because I've never gotten that much of chenille yarn. And the chenille yarn I made a baby hat with though. I would like to actually start getting more chenille yarn. I did hear Big Twist came out with some chenille yarn, right? Like they came out with their own version, which is like a weird hybrid between chenille yarn and blanket yarn. And I saw some people saying they really like it. Actually, the breakage is like very minimum with it. Which that's like the big problem too, right? With chenille yarns, that like it looks great, but then like, man, does it break? Or the fuzzies like start coming off and they get everywhere. When I was making that baby hat, it was insane. But I do want to make a giant molong one day though. And if you don't know molong, actually I think you might know molong. Might know Molong Wrong Junction. Like this little gal, the potato bunny. I think most people know her nowadays thanks to Netflix, but I want to have like a giant life-size one day that will be made with like plushie yarn or blanket yarn with like those giant hooks. You see they're like about like this big, like the head of the hook is like that big. I really want to make one day, but that would be like really expensive. Like think of the amount of stuffing. So that would probably be like a cool project I'll do once I've made it. Once me and Mr. Coffee have a house. And like maybe the YouTube's doing well and I have lots of money I can spend on materials. I definitely want to make one. That'd be like a cool video. But very expensive. Oh my goodness. That hook could classify as a bludgeoning weapon. Not to mention, probably have to be like done slowly too, because whenever I do like bigger crocheting, my hand actually starts to get kind of, my wrist starts to kind of hurt and gets worn down. That's actually why I kind of stuck with the small crochet. Because what do you call it, like the bigger crochet, I was getting close to getting carpal tunnel, like my hand was starting to go numb. But the small crochet I can like kind of crochet all day long though, which is really nice. Let me see. Oh wait, let me check. Oh come on, mouse. Mouse is being stubborn. I think we did though, unless you just now posted them. Let me see. Because I remember seeing a bunch of cute, really super cute pics in the Discord. Is that you? I think it's the doggy, right? Wait, are you Quackers? Crochet Gig, is that you? I like the sly side eye of your dog. If that's you on there. Oh, okay, that's you. Yeah, we went over it. I'm going under the Christmas tree. Actually, she looks... Is she, by any chance, got Jack Russell in her? She looks kind of similar to my dog, Daisy. The sweeping kitty. Oh, you got 2 cats. Or 3? I can't tell if those are the same cat or the multicolored one. Oh, wait, those are like 3 different cats, actually. What's it? Oh, so she is like part Jack Russell. Yeah, because my dog Daisy, she's Jack Russell Pomeranian, so thankfully the Pomeranian in her, she's still short. She's like still short fur, like a short fur dog, or short haired dog. But her coat's a lot softer and not very like stipply, right? Like a regular Jack Russell. So she always had like a softer coat. Alright, I got a picture of her somewhere. Wait, let me go on my... Usually the quickest though is going on Instagram real quick. Just go to my sister's page because she's got a ton of pictures of Daisy. But that's Daisy right there. Yeah, she's still going too. She's really old though. I know she's a foxy Jack Russell. Yeah, she has like really nice like a orangey brown fur, like a really warm tone brown fur that's always cute. The only sad thing is now her face is getting mostly gray though. Kind of sad seeing the coloring from her face because like she didn't look like that when I left. What do you call? I know, right? Like I swear, like it keeps. I think it's like oh, wait, my character's stuck. Wait, hold on. Maybe that's why. I know the star like just kind of randomly hits people, but it's always hitting me or like somebody else. Wait, let me get my characters. Oh, that's not you. I mean this is me. There we go. Let me like throw her into the sky. There we go. Actually, let's have a little bit of chaos. I haven't done this in a while actually, where you throw a bunch of stars and then a bunch of bombs. Oh, so yeah, she has heaps of gray fur on her chin too. A coffee spawn camping the star. Honestly, yeah, that's probably what happened. Cause I didn't. How long was my character stuck there? Because I only ever notice if I look over at the computer. Because usually when they get stuck like that, they kind of don't get unstuck unless you like actually get on like the program and like click on them and peel them off whatever their spot they're stuck in. I had a tree over here. During the fall one that like my character kept getting stuck in, and someone's like, "Your character's stuck in the tree again. Call the fire department." Because it always kept getting, and it looked like it was legit just stuck in a tree, like it climbed a tree and got stuck because of the position it was in. It's just so funny because it technically literally can't, because it's not stuck on the tree though. That's the thing, because it kind of ignores these graphics, right? Because these are just like little pictures. But what it was though, it was stuck near the platform and the ladder that's on my little thingy. But the positioning of it, it perfectly looked like it was legit stuck on the tree. Let's see. Oosh. Are our ads playing? Oh, I think. Yeah, they are. Okay, okie dokie. Then I guess I'll use this time to probably try to count. Wait, did I? No, I still got one more set of decreasing I gotta do. Go ahead and Use these yarn tails for stuffing. Oh, you didn't get the ads? I know, right? I like it, man. She's like, thank you, Twitch, for sparing me from the ads. Oh, that's good. That's good that it was short. Oh, I'm still sleepy. That's the problem is, at like 3 a.m. trying to make a quick post and then update my story thing, man. Like, I notice it is best if I post at that time, because then people see it more. Because, like, no one's gonna really see it, actually, if I post it in my normal time. So I have no choice but to post stuff at night, like, really late in my night. Man, does it ruin with my sleep, though. Oh, and like, oh, to add insult to injury, our teacher gave us another Sugi homework. I'm like, no, we have a presentation on Thursday, and the writing thing is due tomorrow. The good thing though is she did tell us to make it shorter though, so at least we don't have to do the whole 700 words like essay kind of thing, which I know that's not a lot, but it is a lot in a foreign language. Let me tell you that. It is a lot. Especially when you have to like talk indefinitely about something, you know, like I think that's what made it hard, is that it's easy to like just mention something really quick about like a topic, but when you have to talk about it more and more, then you realize like, oh shoot, I don't have the vocabulary, I haven't learned the vocabulary on how to explain this thing, you know, like when you talk about a topic. So that's what gets hard for me, is that I can't really go into depth in topics. I can only talk about like surface level kind of things. Ooh, what's the weirdest thing you get grossed out by? Let me think. Probably kids' coughs. Oh my god. Those things are just like... Oh. Like when you hear that gross cough that kids make, like that, oh god, like I actually get goosebumps when I hear that. That is probably a trigger for me. Not to mention the way they cough, right? Like, ugh. If me and Mr. Coffee, because I will hopefully try to instill in them to please cover their mouth when they cough. I just shiver in fear. I guess that wouldn't be considered a weird thing actually though, because I feel like most people get grossed out by that though. That's like the most pet peeve actually people have with kids is the coughing. Mayo. I get grossed out by mayo. That's probably the weird thing for me. I have an aversion to mayo sometimes, which is weird because I love me a good tuna fish sandwich, and you do need mayo to make it taste good. But I get grossed out by touching mayo, or smelling it. That's probably my weird thing. Because yeah, the kids cough thing I think is actually normal. Like most people are gonna be weirded out by that. What's it supposed to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like these last like round of notes are like throwing me in for a loop a little bit. Okay, I guess I think I don't put any spaces between the decreases though, so I just gotta do 5 and then decrease. I think originally I did, and I didn't like how it looked, so I tried to erase it or scratch over it. So those like previous round is like, or like the current round is like confusing me a little bit, because I can see like I erased some spots, but not all of it. We'll have a weird things I'm grossed out by. Oh, you're welcome to share it, because I'm pretty sure like I feel like we all probably got a little something that like seems normal to everybody, but we get grossed out by. Though I do have a reason for mayo though, because the thing is I actually love the crap out of mayo as a little kid. Like I was always making like a mayo sandwich, like where it's just like bread and mayo together. And it turns out like I remember this is a core memory of mine. I happened to leave one of those out on the counter for a little bit too long. And I like saw that it was clear, like the mayo turned clear, and I took a bite and was instantly grossed out. And ever since then, I've had an aversion to mayo. I've only just in the past few years have kind of started to like mayo again, and then I realized I really like Korean and Japanese mayo. It's different. It's a little bit more yellow, and I think the taste is different too. It tastes better in my opinion. Apparently, it's because it has a higher vinegar content, And so I still get grossed out by American mayo now when they have it in a sandwich. Like, oh, I just can't have mayo on a sandwich unless I put it myself and I know it's like Korean mayo. And see, such as salt, dissolving sugar, knuckle cracking, and chewable tablets. I mean, to be fair, the chewing sound is kind of a bit weird. Ooh, and cutting the toenails on my big toes. I can kind of see why that would be like kind of weirded out though, to be fair. Because like, ugh, the toes are gnarly, aren't they? It's never fun having to clip your toenails. Never. Not to mention super uncomfortable too. Like if you're like me and you got a bit of a belly, it's like, it's like the most uncomfortable thing. That's actually one of my motivations for actually losing weight, is because I just want to be able to paint my goddamn toenails without being uncomfortable. And the thing is, the worst part is you don't even need to be very big for that to be uncomfortable. Like even my younger years when I was mostly much slimmer, it was still uncomfortable. Now, unless somebody who's really, really slim can tell me that it's still uncomfortable, even when you are slim doing your toenails, then I'll be actually kind of sad. Because that's like one of my big motivations is like, I want to be able to comfortably clip my toenails without feel like I'm suffocating. Maybe that's why people go get mani-pedis, maybe. I don't know. Like, anyone here who is of slim build and has painted their toenails, is it still uncomfortable? You still get that weird, like, you can't really breathe? Like when you're bending over to paint them and clip them and all that stuff. That was one of my big motivators, was trying to, so I wouldn't be so uncomfortable when I do that. Now, yeah, the dissolving sugar one, though, I'm like, wait, how is that gross, though? I mean, maybe that's why it goes by weird. I wonder if something happened, like, in your life that, like, something that happened with dissolving sugar, and that's why you have, like, you're grossed out by sugar dissolving. Or unless you're grossed out by the taste of like when you drink a drink and the sugar didn't dissolve all the way and you get all that grain in your mouth, that I can get, because that is kind of like, Are you talking about like watching it dissolve? Like, does watching it dissolve make you gross? Oh, wait, no, it happened. No, that happened with salt. Oh, so like the salt was dissolving and you thought it was sugar? Oh, damn. Okay, that can... I can see, yeah, you'd be like, that is sugar, right? Like, you double check in to make sure it's not salt, because I think we've all done that where we actually put, like, salt in our coffee instead of sugar. Let's see how big this is turning out. Ooh, they're actually looking about the same size. Ooh, would you look at that? Okay, we got lucky. Look at it. We actually got matching sizes. Thank goodness. Maybe because we both made them on stream. Wait, no, I just get grossed out by sugar. Wait, like sugar in general? Oh man, that'd be kind of, to be fair, that'd be kind of like a nice gross out thing to be by, because then we'd all be so much healthier. But no, unfortunately, I have a sweet tooth. Can sweet tooth be like in genetic maybe? I do sometimes wonder. Because my mom has a sweet tooth. However, my other two sisters don't have a sweet tooth. One's like kind of more like in the middle. Like sweet things, but it's not like overly crazy like me and my mom are. And I also look a lot like my mom. Like, we always were called twins growing up. Like, people would think we were actually sisters and not like mother and daughter. So I'm like, except for the exception of my nose and thanks Dad for the big toe, because my mom's got nice feet. My mom's got pretty feet. I get my dad's feet. Like, for some reason, like, I got all his like worst traits. I got none of his good traits, because my dad's a very handsome man, but I got like his big toe and I got his nose a little bit. Well, actually, I take that back. I thought I got his nose. I thought my nose was like a hybrid of me and my mom's nose. I mean, my mom's not in his nose. But it turns out, well, to be fair, I still got this from him though. I think I got his grandfather's nose, because I saw a picture of my great-grandfather, because he passed away before I was even born. He was the one that was like, I think, a general. I have his nose. Like, oh my goodness. It actually looked a lot like me in the face a bit. Which is funny because I look like so much like my mom. But yeah, he's still, technically my dad still gave that to me though, because that's his side of the family. But thankfully though, it turns out people like my nose in Korea though. But like in America, my nose would just be like, meh. Not pretty, not ugly. But I didn't get the cute, small, like, nose that my mom's got. Like, my mom has a bit of, like, that, not a Jurassic ski up, she's got the cute button nose, I think is what they call it. Because I think it's called a button nose. She just has, like, the classic cute girl, all-American nose, basically. And I, unfortunately, did not inherit that. But it turns out one of the things my husband loves about me is my nose. Like, he said that's actually why he went over to talk to me the first time we met, was he's like, yeah, I saw your nose and I wanted to come over and talk to you. I'm like, what? Like, that's wild to me, honestly. Like, I didn't know Korean people have such a big thing about nose. Like, apparently it's a thing here. Like, I thought that was just a him thing in the beginning, and it turns out it's a Korean thing. Like, they're very picky about their noses here. It's just, it was like, because like I always got compliments on my nose. Like, I remember like the Daiso lady, back in Wonju, she said like, your nose looks like it's carved by like a Roman statue. And I'm like, thank you. I've never had anyone say that before. I don't even think I have like a Roman nose, actually. I think those are bigger than what I have. I guess it's like similar shaped. But I remember thinking, dang. But yeah, everyone always compliments my nose here. I never got compliments on my nose ever in America. It's wild. Yo, what's up, Cece? I mean, Circle, how you doing? I almost called you Cece. But we actually have someone in the chat also named Cece, though. Actually, I haven't seen them in a while. Hope they're doing good. But how's your night been doing, Circle? We're working on, we got, thankfully, the second tennis shoe matched in size, so we got lucky. Look at that. Usually, like, one is always bigger than the other one, but this one's, like, the same size. Really? Maybe it is an Asian thing, because my mom always comments on my nose all the time. Are they good comments? I mean, to be fair, she can't, if it's, like, bad comments, she really shouldn't be saying nothing, because she gave you that nose. Or her partner did, your dad, right? Like, one of them that's one thing I don't get, actually, about Asian cultures, when the parents, like, because it's really bad here in Korea. I don't think it's bad everywhere in Korea, but it's, like, very bad in Seoul in particular, is a lot of parents will actually pressure their kids to get plastic surgery, especially on their noses or the double eyelid things, or get their jaw shaved, and they pick apart their child's appearance. And it's usually things you can't change without plastic surgery, right? Like, you had to have plastic surgery to change these things. And it's like, makes me think like, you are the one to talk, because you're the one who gave your kid those features. Like, what the heck? I don't understand it. Like, I can understand maybe to an extent, because like the whole, like, it's really bad here, like fat shaming and stuff. Because I guess the parent could say like, well, like, that's something that only they can control. But when they go into facial features that they inherited from you, and you are the one to say something about it, that is just wild to me. Like, they have zero room to talk. Like, absolutely zero. Like, they're just gonna take that up with evolution and genetics. You know? I don't get it. Like, it's just so bizarre to me. I don't think all of Korean parents are like that, but I think the ones that live in, like, places where, you know, because sometimes in Korea, like, you will end up not getting a job because you're not pretty enough. And even if it's, like, a normal job, too, like, just a normal office job, they go off by your face. Like, when you apply, they need to see an image of your face. And if you're not, like, because it's not honestly just about, like, if you're pretty enough. It's more about, like, if you look nice. Like, if you look kind-hearted or something, you're more likely to get hired. It's about, I guess, to make sure you're not going to be, like, a bad, suspicious person. But still, trying to base it off looks, though, is so judgmental, though. Because some people can't help how they look. And it's just, ugh. Oh, because of my medical condition, I would lose so much salt on my body, and I would have to have salt in my dinner. And at one point, I didn't want to have salt, so my nurse and my mom, made me have a clear pill of salt in it. And every time I had it, I felt like throwing up, and I was like, ooh. And that's what put me off salt and dissolving sugar. Ah. Oh, do you have, like, low blood pressure? I remember, like, actually someone said, like, just, I don't know if it's true, but, like, do eating potato chips actually are, like, a good cure for that? Not a cure, I should say, but, like, when it's low and you want to bump it up a bit, just add a bag of potato chips. Okay, so that's just false. That's what I kind of thought, because, like, why would they go out of their way making salt pills if that's all you could do is just eat a bag of salty potato chips? To be fair, though, probably nowadays it's probably the wrong salt anyway. Like, I don't know, can there be such a thing as a wrong salt? Oh, do you mean low to the low blood pressure? Okay. I just have low salt. Oh, yeah. What was it called? I remember. It's kind of scary, too. Like, if it gets too low, you get like, is it called goiter? Is that what I'm thinking of? I remember there's like a condition where you have not enough salt and it's like really bad. But also thank you for the hydrate circle. Also Yuki, how you doing? Lurking but working on my stuff while here. I always love that cute like little kitty emote. We actually got successful shoe size. Look at that. They're actually the same size. Finally, for once. Though I think I stuffed this one a little bit too much, so I'm going to take some stuffing out. I went crazy ham and overstuffed this one. So I'm taking out some of the stuffing. No, I didn't say you had that. I was just trying to think of what it was. I couldn't remember what it was. No, I'm thinking of what my mom was telling me about like a long time ago. Because I used to be homeschooled by her, and we had like a lesson one day where we talked about like the effects of low salt. This was more something that people had that coming from a third world country kind of thing, and it was like really scary. But I was thinking of like, I was trying to think of that, but I didn't mean like you had that thing. Like I don't think anyone in a first world country would have it. It's like you have like, I think, bumps on like your like near your throat or something. I can't remember. I gotta Google it again. I forgot the name of it. But I remember it comes from having low salt, but so it's from the cystic fibrosis. Oh, I didn't know cystic fibrosis can cause low salt though. Yo, what's up, Burning Emerald? Also, good morning. Are you having your morning coffee or tea and some breakfast? I don't know why. I think it's because I had just unlocked the pancake recipe the other night and Stardew. Now I'm like craving pancakes, but I can't make pancakes. Because me and Mr. Coffee are not gluten-free, but we're trying to like lower the amount of gluten we eat. Unless anyone knows if you can make pancakes with rice flour. I do wonder. I have seen like some really good like rice flour breads. Like they actually look like legit just regular bread. Like they're very soft and fluffy. And I'm like, I am tempted to try to make that. Oh, that's right. The morning energy drink and the chocolate rolls. Oh, you having some chocolate rolls again? Oh, see, now I want some. Are chocolate rolls, are they kind of like, are they similar to a chocolate croissant? Or are they different? I could go for a chocolate croissant. I just love croissants in general. It's because my dad loved going to Sam's a lot growing up, and so he would get like the big thing of croissants, and we'd have like that for the week. It could have been probably why I gained so much weight as a kid, actually, because maybe I had too much bread. Man, I loved those things though. Those things were so good. Oh, really? Can't hold anyone's hands because they always complain my hands are too sweaty? Well, that's mean. That sucks though. Like, do you have like little towelettes with you? Actually, that's the funny thing is, like, this only happens really, it's not really because of sweat all the time, but like, because I don't really sweat, my hands don't really sweat in the winter, but I still like to freshen my hands up with like a little water bottle and I spritz it. And I have like a towel here to like quickly dry my hands. I don't know why, that was always a thing I did. Like, I don't know, my hands would just feel grimy after like, you know, crocheting for a bit or writing. Like, this would happen to me in school too, though I would just bring baby wipes for this purpose though. Because I didn't bring like a water bottle to school like that. But I would like bring like those little packet of towelettes thingy, kind of like wipe my hands because I could not stand. Now that I think my hand would get sweaty from that. Like when you write with a pencil for so long and your hand just feels kind of like grimy. And I just hate the feel of it. Like I always want to like I call it like freshening my hands up. Oh no, it's brioche rolls. The milky bread. Oh, with the chocolate cream inside. I wonder if Paris Baguette sells some of those, because we do live near a Paris Baguette, and sometimes my husband would get baked goods there sometimes on his way home. Though we're sadly going to avoid that for a bit just to try to get a little bit healthier. Because I do think though I probably do eat too much bread. Like I can't help it. It's probably my German ancestry or something. Because after watching like Yuen's those shorts, like the really sweet Vietnamese girl with the German boyfriend, what do you call it? Like, I didn't realize how much Germans love bread. And I'm like thinking like, is that where my love for bread comes from maybe? Because like, our family's like Scotch, Irish, German, and I love me potatoes. Like my husband always says like, this Irish gal whenever I eat potatoes. Because I'll sometimes go for the French fries over the fried chicken actually. when we order out Korean fried chicken, just because I love potatoes so much. Let's see, oh, we got all sorts of rice desserts and cakes over here, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to use rice flour for pancakes. Yeah, see, I need to figure out how to do it. And the best part is, because I don't have any rice flour at the moment, but the video I saw though, actually, what it did was it just took whole grain rice and you soak it overnight and then you blend it. And it's actually a very watery batter. You still gotta add yeast, and I think I have a packet of yeast somewhere. I'm not positive, but I might need to buy more. I hope not. But what do you call it? And it just turned out this beautiful fluffy bread, right? It went in all liquidy. It did seem to like not be so liquidy once you let it rise, because you don't just put it in the oven when it's like a liquid. You like let it set, and then it rose, and then you bake it, and look, it just became this beautiful fluffy bread. I don't know why they put the yeast though. Does yeast work with rice? Unless they're doing it in the way, because I remember we did keto a long time ago. Oh man, it works, but man, it's not for me though, because like trying to count carbs is just like, that was too exhausting, like mentally. And not to mention all the amount of foods you have to cut out, so now we're just trying to keep it like more, work on like just eating healthier foods, having less processed stuff, and like maybe a bit less bread. Because to be fair, because most of the breads we eat are not like the healthy kind of breads. Like I think if we could find a healthy bread, like a sprout bread, that'd be different. Then again, I actually don't like the taste usually of healthy breads. No, oh, to the like little towels. I wonder if that would help. Would that help maybe? Like having some like little baby wipes on hand, just what do you call it? Or does it not matter? Like as soon as you wipe your hands, do they become sweaty again? Man, that would be annoying though, because I hated having sweaty hands for like whenever, especially in summertime, and you're in school and it's like hot as heck, and you have to like write an essay or something. I hate writing with sweaty hands. It's just so uncomfortable. Oh, let me go ahead and cut this off. Where's our yarn tail? I want to stuff these real quick. These are like getting in the way. Oh, okay, so like, yeah, I guess it wouldn't really work, because as soon as you close your hands, they just instantly become sweaty. Oh, does it affect like crocheting though? Like, does it make crocheting uncomfortable? Probably like, I guess like the best solution though is like, wear like a very skin tight glove if you want someone to hold your hand. Like that's only the best solution I can think of, is that, because at least then they won't feel the sweatiness. Oh, I do wonder if, there's probably gotta be some sports gloves. A lot of sportswear stuff, right, is like very wickwear fabric. I wonder if that would work. Maybe get like some fingerless skin tight wickwear gloves like that are for sports, that are like a nice sheer thin fabric but are gonna like help wick away any moisture. Maybe that could help actually. I'll probably actually honestly need something like that for summertime crochet, because my hands will be getting sweaty every 2 seconds. True, just now I don't hold people's hands. Let's see there. Oh, I think I took out too much stuffing, so let me add a little bit back in that I took out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because actually that's one of the reasons why I wear it, because I actually got mine somewhere. But not only does it help like your hand glide, but it actually helps like prevent sweat, like, and they're very sheer too. I love them because they're not like bulky, you know. That's because you gotta be careful, because some like sports gloves have like the grip stuff on the end, so they're gonna be like very thick and bulky. Like I just like a sheer kind of fabric. The only problem is the rider's gloves though, usually only like your pinky will be exposed, I think, so they're kind of cut kind of weird because they're meant for drawing. But I wonder if they have anything like that though. But for what do you call it though? Just but like in just in a regular fingerless glove kind of shape. There we go. Oh, I love how these like turn out the same size though. That like so now I don't have to frog or anything. Or what I would have done is if one of them was smaller, but I went too far and didn't want to frog, is after I made them, I would have put some kind of like detail in the scenery that would like kind of partially cover her foot, like a flower or a plant. You know, like looks like she's like got some overgrowth or some grass, so there it covers it. Like that's kind of how sometimes you can kind of fix mistakes actually with crochet. Is sometimes I'll actually make a little decorative piece and kind of cover my mistake, like a button or like a little patch, like put a little heart on there. Like if I maybe messed up a stitch on the shirt, I would maybe put a little heart there. Though sometimes in some spots it would look weird, so you would have no choice to frog. But if the spot allows it, I always like putting a little detail or something to kind of hide mistakes. I do that a lot. Actually, that's what I did with Rosie the bear. If Clawton is still here, they were in here earlier. Because Clawton bought the little pedestal version of Rosie the bear. I had her, but she was on a little stand. There is a sunflower petal by her foot, and the reason why it's there is I'm actually kind of glad it's there though. It actually really added to the design. But I wasn't gonna originally put that. I put that there because too much glue had seeped out when I put her leg there. And I was like, oh no, this bit of glue is so ugly, I need to cover it. And I was like, oh, and I put some little loose flower petals, and it worked, and it actually elevated the design's look too. It actually made it look even more it looked purposeful, you know? So it's do little things like that if you're want to cover mistakes. That's what I would have done if one of the shoes were smaller than the other one. I would have done something so that way it would not have been noticeable, that no one would take a closer look and notice that one of the shoes is bigger than the other one. That's my little tip there from Coffee and Crochet tip on how to air quote fix fix your crochet mistakes. Just slap it on with something decorative and none will be the wiser. Okay, so now we just gotta... I want to see how many rounds to do this. These little legs. They don't need to be too long. Because near the end, they're gonna be sewed on more like this. They're gonna be sewed on after she's sitting down. So we're not gonna sew it on normal like this. I mean, after she's sitting down. So, the last bit, I'm not gonna stuff, so that way I can easily sew it, and it kind of looks bent. I don't know, maybe I should put, I don't know if I should put wire in here or not. I don't think I did that with Kelly Cakes. I think I literally just sewed it on and it just looked like bent knees, basically. If you sew it like that after you have the person sitting up. And plus our goat's gonna be in her lap anyway, so that would cover it. I wouldn't have to worry too much. Let me make sure the stitch count's the same though, just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, is that 11? Oh, it is. Wait. Oh, yeah, it is 11. Wait, is this one 11 too? Let me make sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay, they're both 11. Dang it, I was trying to make it an even number, but oh well. Now the restream bot has caught 5 points. But we all darn well know that bot's not gonna do nothing with those points. I do wonder, is there a way for me to check how many of the points the bot caught? Because that would be kind of funny to see how much they've accumulated. Dang, these are like actually like pretty identical in size. Like, look at that. I'm thinking, let's see. I don't know. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not live tomorrow though. And Thursday will be our Stardew Valley stream, so probably I'll see like what I can get done tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to crochet much tonight because if I have class. At least I don't have class tomorrow. I'm glad at least I don't put the class on Wednesday. I like having that full free day, nothing to worry about. I need to hurry up and finish. I am thinking though, next week I might have to put a pause on this and like try to get those like. I might do some of the 10 gifts we're gonna hide in Austin, Texas. I think we'll do some of those on stream, I think. So they'll just be like little simple things like a strawberry or an orange, like little things like that. I might actually, do I still have them where they at? I might throw in one of these maybe. I have like these like little snowflake phone charms. That's basically what we do for the free gifts. They're just like little phone charms we hide. I'm like wondering if I should throw in one of these. I wanted to put it on the coffee page though. Oh no, this one got bent. Oh wait, there we go, we fixed it. I mean, we can always just restart shit though if it got bent. I didn't realize it was like the little, I don't know what to call it, like the little edge of the snowflake got bent. Was there a second one? We got two. That's why I thought maybe like throwing one in because I got two. So I can like put one on the coffee page and then one could be for like the 10 free gifts. At least that would like, that's what, one gift down at least that I don't have to worry about. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate, Burning Emerald. Also, what energy drink do you drink, Burning Emerald? I do wonder, does like the UK, do they have like similar energy drinks that the US has, or are they like completely different? Oh, I think there's a leaderboard for that point thing. Oh, maybe. Like, I want to see. Because I am very curious to see how many the bots have caught. Uh-oh. Everything's getting all kind of skewed. Actually, I don't need this anymore because I already did the shoe, so I can put that away. Thank goodness. Put these back over here because, yeah, my little scenery is getting kind of smushed. Everything's getting chaotic. Actually, I don't need the white yarn anymore, so I can put that aside. Man, I got like Fight for Rock stuck just playing in my head all day from Warlock. Let me count. I look like I think I maybe dropped a stitch somewhere. Let me double check. 1, 2. Let's see, 3. Let's see. Oh, okay, mostly different. We have our own different laws regarding the levels of sugar in our drinks, but I'm currently drinking a cheap brand called Hell Zero Strawberry. Honestly though, oh, and I also thought like maybe like do the laws also like put in like how much like caffeine they can have, because I feel like American energy drinks are like kind of scary a little bit. Like, oh, I am a little bit worried for my sister though, because she chugs energy drinks like crazy because she's working, I don't know about now, but when I was visiting she was working 3 jobs, right? Like working 3 jobs and still would not be able to afford an apartment because like the rent has really gone up in my area, which is funny because wait, we don't live like in a, we live like in a metropolitan area outside of Memphis, and it's just like we're just in the suburbs, man. Like, ain't nothing special here, and the rent should not be that high for where we live. No, siree, Bob. That's why people are like getting kind of mad. Cause it's getting, because people are like, oh, well, you live in the big city, that's why rent's high. No, it's getting high everywhere. It's getting high in the buckfuck nowhere too. And I don't know about like really out in the middle of nowhere, but like at least in the regular schmegular suburbs of America, like boring nothing towns, like it's getting up there. It's like actually almost San Francisco prices for some of the bedrooms. Now granted, at least you are getting more room versus the San Francisco apartment, because like the San Francisco apartments we lived in, geez man, they're tiny. They are tiny. And you're paying like nearly, like now that I think they are 2K, but we were paying like what, $1,400 for like a micro studio in a bad part of town, like that kind of thing. But because she was working 3 jobs though, so she was working as her nail tech, and then she also would do swimming lessons. She used to do like be a lifeguard in the morning time, and then also do swimming lessons. And now she cut out the lifeguard part, but still does the swimming lessons because at least that pays more money. If anything, the lifeguard job just like got her nothing but like drama. But she would still do that. She would like do the swimming lessons in the morning, then go and drive off to like an hour away to the nearby city where she does her nail tech job in at the salon. And then those people that she, like her clients, her nail techs, like her clients that she do their nails for, they're like rich, well-off white ladies that live nearby, so she would actually dog watch for them when they go on vacation. And then some of them, oh man, they had some weird, like some of them started asking her to like clean the home too. Now one of them did pay really well though. One of them paid like probably more than they probably should have, but they paid her a good amount. I think they paid her like in one time like $600 just to kind of, and it's not like a deep clean, like just to kind of lightly clean the home a little bit. They paid her like $600 and just for one day. Like that was kind of, while she's also, and that's on top of the dog watching money too. So that was like, you know, nice at least, but the other lady didn't pay her that much though. And then the other one asked her, like after she started dog watching for her, she asked, you don't by any chance do mulch, do you? Like, lady, this is your nail tech and she offered to dog watch for you and you're asking her if she does mulch? Like, some of these women need a reality check, I think. I do think some of them are really sweet and nice, and some of them, you can tell they think she's the help. Like, it's giving that, like, and the thing is, these ladies ain't even rich. They're just like high middle class. Like, they ain't even rich. Exactly, Goosetown they are in. They're well into Delulu land, and for them, Delulu is not the Salulu. I know, right? I've been watching too much Charlotte Dobre. I've been loving using the word Delulu now. Let's see, I'm drinking a 250 milliliter can and contains, oh wait, what? Only 80 grams of caffeine? Which is on par with our Starbucks small latte. Damn, I got caffeine pills that are like, I think 200 milligrams. My caffeine pills have more than your energy drink, dang. I gotta see though, I wanna see like how much, caffeine is in like a Red Bull or something. Let me Google that real quick, cause it's crazy how much caffeine they put. And it's not even just caffeine, they put a bunch of other stuff too. And they put, what else? Oh, my husband texted me, he said, no yagun. Yay! Yagun means like overwork in Korea, so that means you gotta like stay late. Because he did plenty of yagun way before Christmas. Let me see. Where's Google at? Let's see, how much caffeine? I feel like Red Bull's like the big one that a lot of people like. And my sister was like drinking a lot of Red Bull. Red Bull Monster. Oh, really? Wait. Oh, that's odd. It says like the same amount. It says Red Bull, same amount too. The 250 milliliter can of Red Bull energy drink contains 80 milligrams of caffeine. Like, I guess it's the same then, actually. That could be the problem though, is that maybe people drink more than one. Yo, what's up? You're back, Tokoyaki! Actually, I always thought they put more in. But maybe the problem is like that they put Let me see. What's up, Cassie? Alani, new energy to have. Oh, yeah, that's about the same as my caffeine pill. I actually need to cut those in half because I found if I take one, I don't get jittery, but what happens is because I have gastritis and it makes my stomach upset. But not as upset as actual coffee though. That's why I actually drink that's why you see me drink a lot of it's called coffee mixer in Korea. It's like instant coffee, but it's like in the little packets where it's like the creamer and sugar and stuff, because that's actually better on my stomach than actual coffee. That's why I also have to also I have it just for taste, but actually I found out I can't even drink black coffee. If I do, oh my goodness, I'm in for a world of hurt. Because I did try to get into like maybe drinking a cup of like black coffee in the morning just for the energy, and my stomach was not too happy with me. The acidity was just too much. Oh damn, Bang Energy is 300. Okay, that's the one I think everyone was talking about, right? So it could be about the same size. That goes by can. Yeah, it does seem like, so it's like the little one, like a little 250 milliliter can. It's like that small. But Takoki says back from lunch, and also I had the greatest idea. Oh, do tell. What is your great idea? Was it for like getting ready for the meeting? Because Takoyaki's got a meeting. He's gonna see if it can be put into an art exhibition. Like, that'll be so much fun. I hope you get it. So I told him last night, bring all the good luck charms, all the 4-leaf clovers you can find. Actually, what are like that's kind of like more like what, like European American good luck? What are like some like Malaysian good luck charms actually? Because I know like there's different good luck things all over the world. Like in Korea, right? Usually seaweed soup is really good for you. Like it's very healthy. It's always best for like pregnant women after they give birth to eat seaweed soup, right? Because the iron. But the one time you do not want to have seaweed soup is right before you take a test, because in Korea superstition, they think because it's slippery, right? Because of seaweed, that you're gonna fail the test. And so what they recommend is you eat something sticky, like or yakwa, like a sticky candy or sticky cookie. Oh no, not for the meeting, but I got an idea to do a bit of do some trolling on Valentine's Day. Oh yes, gotta troll all the friends. Okay, how long did I make this? I probably should start stuffing it. I know, right? Like, yeah, it's actually kind of fun getting to learn all like the different superstitions like around the world. I still am like, right? I still can't get over like the fact Korea has a toilet ghost though. Like, I've never heard of a toilet ghost until Korea. Like, I wonder though. I think that's like a newer one. I don't think it's like a super old one. I think that's like more like it's more about like high school bullying and like the victim haunts the toilets or something. So that's like a more modern ghost, I think, not like an ancient time kind of ghost. I'm sorry, what now? Google Korean toilet ghost. It's hilarious. I remember like, wait, hold up. You know, it's already bad enough using a creepy toilet. Now it's like, now you have to worry about ghosts? Like, no thank you. But yeah, I think there's like a whole movie about it too, or a couple maybe. I think what it's usually about though is about like, you know, like the victim, like the girls who would bully a poor girl, and she'd go hide in the bathroom and something happens and she dies either from like the hands of the bullies or commits suicide or something. Or like, you know, like sometimes it'd be like the bully does something and causing the accidental death of the victim, and then like in that bathroom she haunts like that bathroom or something. It's like things kind of like that. Let's see, I'm gonna send to couples flowers, and I write, I still miss you to every couple I know for Valentine's Day. Oh god, they're gonna be like, who this from? Who is this from? And then you have to like, I do wonder, like you could add like a little something crocheted, little like, and see if they take the hint, if they know it's from you or not. Like a little crocheted heart, like a little flat heart you could like probably like glue to the card, and see if they notice. See if they're like outraged, like, what? Who is this? Who sent you these Valentine flowers? And then they notice, like, wait, I see that crocheted heart. That was Takoyaki, that scoundrel. Let's see, we go sell as many crochet stuff, then buy every side-by-side seat so no couples can sit with each other. Oh, in the theaters! Oh my goodness, Takoyaki got the Valentine's Day chaos like Valentine's doomsday prep going on. No one will be jolly on this holiday. If I were a ghost, I'd haunt the toilet, to be honest. I know you could probably like hide away from all the other ghosts. I do wonder though, if like you're a ghost, like, do you have to hang out with other annoying ghosts all for eternity? Oh man, that would be annoying. I want to at least have some solitude. Have some time to myself. The sad thing is, actually in high school, I used to like around lunchtime. This was only my senior year because I had none of my friends in my lunch period that year. And the problem is, our like lunch place, it's weird because I just had a classic iPod, right? Like it didn't even have Wi-Fi. It was not a phone, but they would not let me listen to it in the lunch, like the lunch guard people. They were like, no, you gotta put that away. So what I did was I just started hanging out in the stall just so I could listen to my damn iPod in peace. Cause like I talked to nobody during the lunch period. I just wanted to like draw or read while listening to some music. But the administrator were like, no, you can't have your iPod, no earbuds. So, frick you, I got away with it, haha. And I was like a good student too, so like, they were none the wiser. Like nobody noticed, like, I'll just hang out during, cause like the bathroom will get really, really busy right before lunch, right? Cause everyone goes real quick. And then everyone comes to use the restroom after lunch too. So I would just like leave, I would get in there when it's busy, and then leave when it was busy so no one got suspicious. Just the only problem is I couldn't crochet in there though, because I would like try to crochet at the lunch table. The problem is there was like too many kids there, so like I would like run out of room and people like be spilling food everywhere. So it's like I lost opportunity to like be able to crochet. But I sure as heck ain't crocheting in a toilet stall though. Yo, what's up, Humanoid? How you doing? I know we should start a crochet ghost hunting company. Oh, that'd be actually, you know, it'd be kind of cute. Like crochet a bunch of ghosts and hide them around, and then people have to like go hunt for the ghost, like a treasure hunt kind of thing. Oh, that'd be so cute. And they could be like different ghosts too from like different games, like a ghost Pokemon, King Boo, like things like that. That would be actually very, very adorable. Wait, gotta go. Oh yes, probably kind of getting close to your dinner time too. But all right, Crochet Geek, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm glad you got to kind of hop in and chill with us. I'm very lazy today about you. What about you? I guess it can be kind of almost considered a lazy day, except I got class later. But thanks to now, because now me and Mr. Coffee are doing meal prepping. So the problem is though, you kind of have to sacrifice like one day to get all this like cooking done. Like, and the thing is, I'm not doing any of the cooking, he is, but to make things fair, I will do the dish, I do the dishes and kind of clean the kitchen. And the problem is, right, like since we're just like a 2-people household, for him in order to like cook the next meal, I had to do all the dishes before he can cook the next one, and then I had to do all the dishes after that one. I had like done the dishes like 2 to 3 times that day, and like they were just like, it was not just like a small amount of dishes, it was like a mountain of dishes. So Sunday, that was our Sunday. But now we have like food ready for the entire week, both lunch and dinner. We don't really eat much breakfast, and usually my coffee's my breakfast anyway. But now we don't have to do dishes really during the week, except for like to clean the containers that we just ate out of and the utensils, but that's it. And he doesn't have to do any cooking, so it's kind of nice actually. So now I don't have to worry about dishes after the stream. Let's see, oh, we made a Korean friend, and their family's actually from Busan. Oh, do they have like Busan Satori? I always love how it sounds. It sounds really, really cool. I want to learn it though, but the problem is I probably need to like master Korean first. That way that I can like know the difference. Because they'll have like different words for what do you call it? But I need to know those words first in just regular Korean before I attempt trying to, like, some things I can like learn without having to wait. Like papmuna is like, did you eat? But the problem is though, I don't know if I can like, I don't know if that's like normal. Like, I don't think I can say that to like an older person. I can only say that to my husband, like, right, like pop mogoso, like, did you eat? But in Busan it's like papmuna, right? It sounds so different. Let's see, the only dishes I only do dishes as an excuse not to socialize in parties or obligation because I live alone. True, because like sometimes that was actually the greatest thing, was be like, oh, sorry, I can't stay out late, I have like a sink of dishes, bye. And like, you know, just that kind of thing. And I remember people like, why don't you just like use the dishwasher? Like, I wish I had a dishwasher. That'd be kind of nice. But Korean apartments, no, they allergic to dishwashers. Like, and I say this because like a lot of the, because yes, we do live in an older apartment that was built in like the late, like the last, I think 1989 is when it was built. So you can argue like, oh, it's just because your apartment's old. No, my in-laws lived in the most expensive. So this is not a cheap apartment. This is like the most expensive apartments in all of Wonju, and they're newer. And actually it made me think, because people said the reason why there's no dishwashers in Korea is because most people nowadays eat out. But then I thought last night, my mother-in-law's old apartment back when they lived in Wonju, right, was really nice, clean, but no dishwasher. But that sink was huge. That was like a really big sink, and it's meant for washing dishes. So they knew, that's why they put such a big sink in, because that's kind of like a family-size home apartment. Like the apartment, I think they had like a 3-bedroom apartment. So that's like for a family. So like, that's the thing, it's like, okay, if they want to argue that Korean people don't really need the dishwasher, right? Because they eat out more. Okay, then why is the sink so big? Why did they make the sink really big, huh? Nah, they just didn't want to put a dishwasher in. I guess it's just not, they just didn't build for it, even though it's like a newer apartment. Yeah, they eat out a lot. Actually, to be fair, a lot of like modern younger couples do eat out a lot. To be fair, they kind of have, to be fair, it's a little bit cheaper here. Like takeout's actually not as bad. And even if they're not like eating out, like eating out, they're gonna like pick up something from a convenience store. It's actually really easy to get. Oh, cause yeah, humanoid, kind of like, you know, like the you know how like the 7-Eleven actually has like a lot of good like food that you just microwave, but it's kind of like not that bad for you. Like some of it's actually kind of on the healthier side. Korea is kind of similar to that. Like they have lots of meals like that. You can just like, you can get kimbap ready to go. So a lot of people get that. Like if they can't afford to eat out, maybe they're still gonna grab something from a convenience store. They're not gonna really make a meal because of so many people working so late. Not many people are married nowadays. And even if they are, they're like both working. So it's like, there's no time for really cooking like back in the old days. The problem is though, when I think of my mother's apartment, it's like, that sink was huge though. So that apartment was built with the intent that the person there was gonna cook a lot. Meaning that's why they built the sink so huge, because I think they would build a smaller sink if it was made for the intention that, oh, they're not gonna cook that much. Nobody really cooks these days, right? Like, nope. And I was like, damn, that's like the biggest lie. I think they are starting to finally become more common though. Like dishwashers. They first had like these smaller ones that you had to put on your sink. Like the countertop, like near your sink, but on the countertop. I hate that though, because like you don't get much counter space in Korea in a Korean kitchen. So it's like, and even then you could fit like what, 4 plates in there and maybe a cup. So it kind of wasn't worth getting. But now they're actually starting to get like the full size ones that you gotta get built in under the cabinet. About freaking time though, man. Like that's the weird thing. It's like Korea's so advanced, but that's like the one thing they lacked on was a dishwasher for some odd reason. They have great refrigerators. I mean, they have fridges that freaking talk to you, for God's sake, and you can connect to the Wi-Fi. I don't know about, I don't know if they have any Wi-Fi connecting, what do you call it, washing machines? But they have, like, really nice washing machines, right? And it's just like, why, Korea? Why were you so allergic to damn dishwashers for so long? But it's finally coming. Because it's so weird, because, like, I noticed that was one of my big things that took a chunk out of my day, was constantly having to wash dishes by hand. Like, it wasn't so bad if it was just me and Jung and we're eating out like very simple meals, but you know, Jung likes to cook. And the problem is that's using lots of pots and pans and things you gotta like, some of those things you have to wash by hand anyway, actually. Like, I think you can't clean pots and pans in a dishwasher. It's just like, it takes, and also it kind of ruins my hands a little bit too. Even when I wear gloves, like they get kind of dry from the heat a little bit. So I do try to put some lotion on, then put the gloves on. But let's see, like Japan, they have robot, but they still use fax, really? If I eat out more than once a week, I'll be poor. That's true, yeah. Like, they're not really eating out like at restaurants that per se. Oh, but also another thing too, humanoid. I don't know, is this common in Japan? But in Korea, at least if you work in the office, there's something called haeshik. And they do it a lot. Like, you'll go like probably several times a week. So I don't know about now, because it is kind of dying out a little bit. But back then, you'd almost go like several times out a week with your boss to go drinking and eat dinner. So that's why also like a lot of people just had their dinner, like they'll eat their dinner there, even though they're kind of forced to have to drink and then party with the boss. It's just kind of weird. Like it was just a weird culture, really. Wait, I googled Korean ghost toilet and let's see, they got led to the story of the Korea's outhouse goddess. Wait, hold on. They have an outhouse goddess? Okay, now that's news to me. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to Google that later. Maybe I should ask my teacher. I knew about the toilet ghost, but not the toilet goddess. Like, I don't know why Korea has such an obsession with toilets. I don't know. Alright, like, Wi-Fi enabled toilets, the ghost gotta surf the net too. Wait, why I don't have email? Wait, do you mean why I don't have email? I think I should have one. But it's not, I don't think it's shown on the Twitch though. I think you more see it, like on YouTube when you go to like about the person. I think that's where it shows my email there. I think it is Nomikai or a thing here, and I was talking to this Japanese guy on a dating app. Twice a week he was drunk because of Namikai's with the boss. Oh, actually I do you know what, I do kind of wonder, because it turns out a lot of things in Korean culture actually come from Japan, actually, during the occupants period here. Like Korea, like kind of, they just got absorbed into the culture, right? Because they were kind of forced to do it. So it's like, yeah, and maybe Hagwons originally came from China. Not Hagwons, I mean, Huishik originally came from China. Not China, I mean Japan. Oh my god. I'm getting all twisted up. I think it's because my stream run. I think I need to drink some water. Maybe it's the caffeine. Maybe it's the matcha caffeine's getting to me. Let's see, I think it's this one is the same thing. Oh, wait, do you mean the toilet goddess is the toilet ghost? Can't wait to enable the boss fight. Toilet goddess just spawns. I wonder if there's like a game somewhere out there. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you mean the Japanese that they fax, they don't have email? What? How do they sign up for anything? Practically everything needs at least one, like, an email. If you want any kind of, like, account. Okay, now that is wild. Oh my god. Let me see, wait, I think... Okay, ads are about to start in a second, so I'm gonna go use the restroom when they pop up. It's not telling me a direct countdown, it just says ads starting soon, so I'm, like, waiting. I'm gonna just keep my eye on that, because there's been too many times where I'm like waiting for the ads to play so I can go to the bathroom, and then I'll like totally forget. Like I'll totally miss it. I wish you could have like a sound alert play when the ads start. That would be super helpful. But yeah, just let me guys know when the ads start. And I'll put y'all guys can jam to the BRB page, and I'll go use the restroom. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute, gonna chat with an old friend of mine. Be back. Alrighty, and let us know if you're like your grand boss fights. That'd be kind of cool. Like a little video game scenario. Like the grand boss would be like the toilet goddess. Oh my god. I gotta Google this later though. The fact that they call it toilet goddess is just freaking hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna have to join more blue on this one. Though I don't know, because I don't want to make this too long. Let's see. Oh, it says, wait, are you guys on ads? It says, ads are playing. But I know it gets kind of wonky though, like they're not actually playing for some people. Then again, some people actually get super lucky and they actually don't get any ads. Like Mayship has been blessed quite a bit actually without getting any ads. The anti-Twitch ads are doting on Mayship. They are looking after Mayship. They're like, don't worry, hun, we'll make sure no ads play for you. Oh, really? They're not playing for you I do wonder, are they playing for anybody else? Mine was melt, but maybe I should just go right now because I can't really hold it in anymore. Okay, because they're probably gonna play any second anyway, even if the counter's wrong. So let me go use the restroom real quick. Let me get my BRB message. Okay. Paste. Alright, I shall be right back. Alrighty. Back. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see how long to make these, because I promise you don't want them too long. Because she's sitting down. Let's see. Probably more. Actually, probably. This is probably a good length. You don't want them too long or they'll look kind of weird. Let me make sure these are the same amount of rows, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's 6, so let me do one more row with this, or round of this one. Oh man, I'm like yawning like crazy. Ah, shoot, what time is it though? Oh, I think it's already 4:43. Let's see, we'll try to go for like 5:15. For like 30 more minutes. More like 17 minutes, but... Okay, let's get these stuffed. Oh wait, I stuffed that one quite a bit. I don't want to stuff it too much. One leg. Oh, this one doesn't need too much more. Just a little bit. A little bit more stuffing. just got back into crochet and writing things by hand instead of typing, and my wrists are fighting me every day now. Same, actually, like, when I had to do the in-person class, we had to do a lot of, like, writing, and oh my god, like, my hand and finger, like, you know, like that indent you get on your finger from holding the pencil? Like, that came back. That was, like, gone. I only ever had that when I was in high school. No, it was back. Now it's gone now, since, thankfully, because of the, online class, I don't really have to do too much writing. And even then, I write out my writing assignment on, like, on my phone, and then I just, like, copy it onto the paper so I don't have to write once. Before, I was, like, writing everything. I'm to erase, write again, and now I'm like, nah. We're getting it all on the phone, then we're gonna copy it nice and cleanly, because I would, like, make too many spelling mistakes when I would try writing, with my hand without looking at the phone. So I did that instead for now, just to get through my assignments a bit quicker. Let's see. I know, I'd be like, how dang, like, how did I write things at school? To be fair, kind of, if you think about it, like, we probably built up to it in our younger years, like, when we were, like, in, like, elementary school. And then by high school, right, we were so used to it, but then afterwards, then having to get back into it, that's the hard part. Oh, now all my green tea is gone. Let's see. I'm probably not going to sew these on yet. I actually like to sew these on after I have her sitting on the bench, so I can see how far away I need to make these. So actually, maybe we should start making the bench slats. Let me, like, write down how long I should make that. I want to work on something a little bit easier real quick before, because I think her arms will need more attention because that's a color change. And that'll be kind of too slow for me to do on a stream with the limited time we have left. Because I got, like, a little bit less than 15 minutes less, because I got to be off by, like, 5:15. Normally I could wait till 5:30, but I want to try to see if I can knock out some of my homework at least a little bit before class starts. Where is... I have, like, some medium brown around here. I'm gonna use this one. This is, like, perfect, like, brown bench color, I feel like. Alright, like, now I can, like, barely do an hour. But it's worse. Yeah, it was the worst, but when I, or it is the worst, but when I realized I cannot learn properly about writing pen and paper. That is true, actually. I noticed that, right? Oh, I'm taking Korean classes, so... You know, remember in the summertime I was doing, like, the in-person class? But now I'm doing the online one, and it's so much better. Like, still, they do give us some assignments, but it's not as bad. They don't give us much. They don't give us much homework like the in-person did. And oh my god, remember the in-person just, like, took over my life. To be fair though, it said, like, 10-week intensive course, and they were intensive. And even not that part really, but, like, the whole, like, you know, what do you call it? Communal time. Oh, what do they call it? Commute? Yeah, the commute time. It just took too much, man. It's just, like, it was way too much. Like, I would just be dog tired when I got home. So it was a good idea not to stream afterwards, because I would have had no energy to stream. I had to, like, take at least a 2-hour nap after I got home every day, just to function in the evening. Same too, right? And I feel like you're not cut out on the spot as much on an online class. Like, they still, like, you know, ask you, like, oh, so-and-so, can you read this question or answer this? Or, like, what's the correct response to this? And that still puts me in a... But it's not as bad. Yeah, it was 30+ people. And see, now there's only, like, a handful of us. And actually, 3 people, I think? Or is it 2 people? May have been just 2 people left. Which kind of sucks, because one of them I actually really like. I really liked Aubrey. She was the Korean, she was the English teacher living in Korea. I think she was also from America. I can't remember if she was from America or Canada. I think she dropped out sadly though, but she was one of my, I was really looking forward to, like, more interaction with her, because we're, like, a similar age. But I think for her, she probably dropped out because it's probably was, like, really hectic with her schedule, because she was basically doing it right after work. And it's, like, a 3-hour class. Originally we thought it was going to be 2 hours, but they added on an extra hour. But it's not so bad though, because we get, like, a 15-minute break in between. The in-person one, we got, like, a 30-minute break. But yeah, that was just, I think we had, the classes weren't so big though, actually. We had, like, 15 people in the in-person. Let's see, now it's me, Shirada, Antonea, Brian. Oh, Humanoid, do you remember me talking about how I saw an old man there? Like a really old guy, like in his 60s, right? Like a student, because I thought I was gonna be one of the older students there. But he beat me to the punch. He was one of the oldest ones there. And I, when I would see him in the hallways, I would think like, oh man, like he just, like, it's like a mutual feeling like, man, we're just too old for this. We're just not, like, we just don't have the energy to keep up, because most of the other students were like 19 and 20. Like they were young, like right out of high school age, or like about to start college. And guess what? He's in my class. He's in my online class. And like, I just couldn't help but chuckle. I couldn't help but chuckle, thinking like, he came to the same conclusion like me. We were like, we tried in person, it ain't for us. We too old for this shit. Like, it was just kind of like a mutual chuckle, like, oh hey you, I remember you. Yeah. All right, the forever student. Yeah, it's so funny. Like, what a coinky dink that we happen to be in the same one. And you know what this also means? Because it also means he skipped a semester too, like me. Because I skipped a semester because my sister was supposed to visit me, but unfortunately she didn't get to. Because around that time, even if she didn't quit her job, the lady at the salon she works for is a real bish. She did not approve my sister's time off, so I think my sister quit there. I don't know if she did. I didn't ask her if she actually quit there. She said she was going to quit, so I don't know if she actually quit or if she's still there, but yeah. Miss Tracy didn't give her time off. I'm kind of hoping she didn't quit now, because she was going to get another job with another lady, but she said it fell through. So I'm actually kind of hoping, like, even though Miss Tracy's a real class A bish cunt, you know, kind of person, like, I'm really hoping that she didn't quit, because at least it did pay decent. Just she has to put up with Miss Tracy's verbal abuse. I know real people are the best, yeah. Oh, it's so funny, because, like, you can tell he gets a little lost on some things, like when the teacher was asking him to reply to something, he just, like, stare into the camera and just, like, blankly blink, and she's like, Brian, she, like, like, respond, and he's, okay, like, I think it's more of a technical thingy, because actually his Korean's pretty decent, because actually his wife is Korean, and they have 2 kids who are already, like, now adults and married, but it was really funny, because, like, or sometimes when he go to respond, he has, like, the mic off, and, like, teacher's like, Brian, Micah, like, your mic is off. Like, it's so cute. Let's see, I quit class because I couldn't follow the Chinese dead channels. Actually, yeah, like, my husband was not wrong. He actually said, oh, probably there'll be a lot of Chinese students when you go. He was not kidding. Like, most of the students were actually from China. I actually didn't know it was a really big thing in China to come over and learn Korean. And, but yeah, a lot of them were young. Oh, they were really sweet, though. There's this really sweet girl who would, like, pop into class. Because she was actually in the next level up, so the teacher that we had was actually her teacher from the previous year. So she was popping to say hi to everybody. But she was, like, super duper energetic, and I was like, oh, I wish I could be that gregarious and energetic, but I'm too tired. I'm too tired to be social. But yeah, they were all a bunch of spunky kids, like, oh. I was like, what is your secret? Because even I was not like that at 19, unfortunately. But then again, I'm not the norm. Like, I've always been called an old lady since I was, like, probably, like, 16. I have that old lady energy. Right, yeah. It's just like, where do you guys get this energy from? Oh, like, you know, like, I love listening to, like, the Reddit stories, and you always hear about these stories where, like, the wife finds out that the husband had, like, a whole ass secret life with a whole another family and extra kids. And I always think, and actually the funny thing is Mark Narration says the same thing too. Is that he's like, where are you finding this energy? Because I want some of that. I want not to do what you're doing, but to be able to, like, get my hobbies done and to get work done. Right, same. I want to be like, people who do that, where is this tap of reserved energy that you're getting from? I want to know what these people are on. What are you eating? What vitamins are you taking? Is it genetic? I want to know, where are you getting this energy from to have a whole ass second family and to keep it a secret? Like, that takes energy. Where are you getting it from? I want in on it. Like, right? Like, I just like, oh. See, oh, I was a Twilight girl, and that was my up with the energy. Reading books fast was my only energy. Same, like, right, like when I would do, like, bigger crochet, I could actually crochet quite fast without looking. And my dad thought it was always funny, like, right, we'd be talking. Of course, I could only kind of really do it with, like, simple stitches. Like, if I had to do a complex stitch that it required counting, I couldn't really do it like that. But if it's like double crochet, single crochet, half double, like that kind of thing, I'd be like zipping along. Or granny squares. I could do granny squares fast. But could do it without looking. I'd be like, what the heck? How are you even doing that? Then again, though, I'm jelly of my dad's. My dad's in his 50s. I think he's like past 55 now, and he's got more energy than me. To be fair, I think he's been the most energetic person in the family, and I'm just like, where? To be fair, he does eat very healthy though, but I've met people who eat like not so healthy and they have all this energy, and I'm just like, is it the sugar? Because the sugar ain't working for me. Like I've never had a sugar rush, unless maybe as a toddler. Because I actually, guess what, I got to see, when I visited my family back in April, I got to see old footage of me when I was like 3. And I was actually like classic ADHD, like couldn't sit still, running around, like really hyperactive, like physically. And I'm like, where did this go? I want it back. I want a refund on life, because I think what happened is like, because I always try to think back of when I became low energy. It was kind of right around the time when I started going through puberty. Like something in puberty switched to flip. Oh no, oh my god, flipped a switch. Gosh, your brain's getting to me, man. But flipped a switch and I became more hyperactive brain, but like low energy body. Like, I don't know what happened, but I want to go back. I want to have the hyperactive actual physical energy. Like, dang it, I want my money back. Like, life, if you're gonna give me ADHD, you could have at least given me the physical energy ADHD. Apparently you did, but something happened and it switched. Yeah, for me it was more, I think like around 9 or 10 is when it started happening. And the thing is, I wasn't like an inactive kid. Like, I still rode my bike everywhere. We'd always go hang out because we lived near my elementary school and there was a park there. We'd always go hang out there. I would go swimming all the time with my grandma because she lived in an apartment that had a swimming pool. And actually, when I was homeschooled, now that I look back, it was actually in an attempt, I think, to help me lose weight. I was kind of a little bit of an overweight kid. Actually, around that's actually because I used to never be overweight, but when puberty hit, that's also when I became overweight. Something happened in puberty that my body was just like, yep, you're gonna be an old lady for life now. Like, it decided something for me. I don't know what. But like, I would actually ride my bike to my grandma's apartment during the day. Actually, I did not know how this was a good idea because I could have gotten in trouble for being technically out of school. But it would be after like we already finished my day classes with my mom because I was homeschooled. So we would actually get the classes out with first done like earlier these days. It was always like Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think I'd go. And then I swim for like about an hour or two. And even when she would give me like a snack at the end, it was always like really healthy food, like, you know, fresh fruit, carrots and stuff. Like, I started to use glasses, need teeth fix and low energy. Oh, same. I have actually really bad problems with my teeth. It's from, to be fair though, I've actually messed it up myself. I don't think it's necessarily genetic. Maybe the teeth not being straight, that's like more my dad, because all my dad's side of the family all needed braces. But around like when I was 19, I did drink a ton of soda. And that kind of fricked up my teeth, actually. The lady said, yeah, this is like damage from drinking too many soft drinks. I'm like, oh man. So, and apparently it doesn't even matter if you brush your teeth or not. Like, it just like that much damage or drinking that amount can still damage your teeth, even if you make sure to brush and floss properly. It's like, I've had to really cut way back. Oh man, I ate toothpaste a lot. Oh, and I found out too, I would always use, because I just hate mint so much that I would use like kids toothpaste. Like, I'd get like watermelon or something. And I found out that actually kids toothpaste actually has like less fluoride in it, probably as a safety thing. And that might have been also what messed me up too, actually, because I was probably using the wrong toothpaste. But it's like why didn't they just add more fluoride? Because someone was telling me that there's like adult flavored toothpastes, or there's adult toothpaste with the flavors. I'm like, wait, why would it just, like, wouldn't you just get a kid's toothpaste? And they're like, oh, because there's like less fluoride. I'm like, wait, hold up, like, record scratch. I didn't know that kids toothpaste, I thought it was just a flavor difference, honestly, because I cannot stand mint. I hate it so much. Like here in Korea, they actually have like a is it bamboo? No, actually no, I think it might be bamboo. Yeah, it's like bamboo toothpaste or something. That's like very mild. Like, see, I should have gotten something like that. It's just like, like, I don't know why they did me dirty like that. So now I made sure to get like a high concentrate fluoride mouthwash instead. Because really, like, Listerine's mostly just a bunch of alcohol, I feel like. Like, I don't think it's as much fluoride. So we got like more of a concentration in fluoride. Oh, that NPC! Also, thank you for the sour ball. Oh, I like that Japan has different flavors of toothpaste. I was using the, wait, they have a lily flavored one? Like as in lilies? Wait, I have no idea what lilies would taste like though. Let's see how sour this one will be, because this box has been particularly sour actually. Like 3 so far have tasted like warheads, and these usually never taste like warheads. They taste more like sour Skittles. The last one tastes like a warhead though. Oh really? It tasted like nothing? Honestly, I'd be fine with that actually. As long as it had the right fluoride amount. I just cannot stand mint. It's just like, ugh. Especially peppermint. Spearmint is actually not so bad. But most toothpastes were made with like peppermint mint, and I hate that so much. I hate the taste. Okay, this one was definitely more the sour Skittles sour, but still, that's actually what I like. Because the problem is, like, I like warheads, but they do have a bit of that vomit taste, though. Like, that stomach acid kind of taste in the beginning. That's why I think I've always, like, preferred, like, sour Skittles, because, like, sour Skittles at least are, like, got a sweet sourness to it. Wow. Warheads were just, like, pain. Extreme pain. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna make some slats, so I gotta see how long I wanna make these. I'm just gonna make them all the same. I know, right? They do. Wait, have you ever tried Warheads Humanoid? They're sour, but they're like, the powder they have around it is like very like stomach acidy tasting sour. While other sour candies like more just like a citric acid kind of sour. Like yeah, like I remember like as a kid I used to think like, dang. But after you get past that though, then they're like a sweet sour at the end, like the Warhead candy part. You just had to get back. Yeah, just had to get past that sour powder, man. Oh man, I remember we had to do like the Warhead challenges where you could see how many you could eat at once. God, were we like little masochists, weren't we, back in the 2000s? Like that's just like I don't think I would get myself to do that now. That's just too much. Unless I make it like a stream redeem or something. Yeah, they definitely focus more on the sour than the flavor. I do make a great challenge kind of candy though. Oh, and I meant to buy Bean Boozled when I was in America, and I totally forgot. Actually, let me see if I can help, because my husband's gonna go to Walmart on his business trip in Austin, Texas. So I'm gonna see if he can find me like a pack or two of Bean Boozled for what do you call it, for stream. Yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I gotta be careful because I gotta actually make these the same. Like each length. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's too short. Probably 40. Let me try 40. Okay, here's 30. Oh, actually 30 might be good, so we'll add one more. Or let's do 33. That way it's like 32. Okay, let me write that down. So I'm basically just make a bunch of slats that are like the same size, and I'm gonna starch them and then glue them into a bench. And we're thinking to make I'm gonna actually make the metal rods, or whatever they call it, the bench. That will actually be, what do you call it? Like the jewelry wire, but I'm gonna get the nice thick one. It's gonna be yarn wrapped with because I feel like that'd be easier and be actually more structured than actually trying to crochet that. Let me write it too, so I can when I see it. Chain 33. I'm not sure how many rounds I'll make it, and that will be crochet, so it'll be 32. Let's see. Oh, are you choosing a place to find work at? Let's see. Yeah, I guess you gotta find out if they're like, you know, where that money goes. Oh, I didn't know Domino's supported Israel. Isn't that weird? Like, you're right, we just think of them as pizza shops. It's kind of crazy when you think about like where their profits go for some things. I guess like every big corporation has to like have, I guess, donate money somewhere, but it's like, right? Like it's just pizza. You don't even think they'd be political, right? Like pizza should not be political, honestly. That should be a slogan. Pizza should not be political. Leave pizza as damn pizza, for God's sake. This sucks because my area has like little to no local pizza places where I can just go. Oh, that's true. Oh wait, were you trying to find? Wait, were you trying to find pizza where to buy it or where to work at? I don't know why, but because you said like researching, so it made me think like you went through like the career part of their thingy. That makes sense though, because you're right. You're giving them your money. You want to make sure you know where it goes. It's funny because my dad's always hated Domino's. But that was more because he used to work there back in the 90s, and apparently they don't wash their dishes very well or something. He said like he got really grossed out and he then changed to Papa John's. But granted, that could have just been the place he worked at. I know some locations, right, you're gonna have better staff than others, or like some people are gonna be more on top of things. So I don't know if it was just like I don't know if it was a Domino's practice he got grossed out by, or if it's just more that location was just filthy. Oh yeah, they're really bad about it. Yeah, it's like, right, like I kind of wish these corporations would just stay at what they seem like. I don't like the political undertones some of these companies have to have, right? Like it's just like, just be what you are. It's a damn pizza joint. Like, it's so crazy how big corporations, like how massive they get, and we kind of forget that probably a lot of them have like some kind of political power or like lobbying and all that kind of crap. See, what time is it? Oh, it's already 5:08. I got a few more minutes. I was gonna try to at least get one. I want to get at least one slot done, but I gotta be off by 5:15. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Oh no, buying a pizza because dinner was a disaster? Oh dear. Oh no, did something get burnt? I'm kind of like, I'm really liking this like meal prepping thing. I sure like our Sundays are gonna start being exhausting now. For the amount of cooking and then cleaning. Like the kitchen's just gonna become a disaster on Sundays, but it's gonna, like, I just realized the kitchen's gonna stay much cleaner now actually throughout the week since we don't have to do any cooking, and Mr. Coffee can just like come home and relax. And today I'm gonna have, yesterday we had broken tofu for dinner. It was okay. Even he was like, yeah, I need lots of sriracha. And for me I put ketchup because sriracha was a bit too spicy for me. But today I'm gonna have the pork dish. It's kind of like a less salty kalbi, kind of. We're trying to be careful not to make our food too salty. Here's a Red Donga, how you doing? That is true, yeah. It's like, it's kind of crazy how like the big chain restaurants, like, you kind of never really thought of them having like any political power, right? You just think of them as what they are. It's just like McDonald's, right? I just think of it as a burger shop, but you kind of forget that the people at the top have because there's so many McDonald's around, right? So it's like a really rich corporation. They got deep pockets, and it's just like crazy that, because even if I made it really well with my crochet business, I don't even think I couldn't think to throw my money at politicians for lobbying. Like, maybe because I wouldn't make that much with crochet, maybe, because that would just seem like such a waste of money. Just like, but that's the thing, is they have so much money they don't know what to do with. So that's probably why they do it, actually, because like, right, like, what are they gonna do with all this money? So like, might as well try to change the political climate to their advantage, you know? Dang, already. Okay, I think I'm gonna barely. Well, to be fair, I'm working because I'm working to the back bump, so it's taking a little bit longer. But I'm like, dang, I'm not even done with the first row. It'll be quicker after this. So the problem is, since these are gonna be individual slots, I want to go to the back bump of the chain because it'll look much nicer. Oh, and I think for these, I'm probably not going to chain one when I turn, so I can have like, that's like a little trick you can do if you want straighter edges, actually. With your back and forth crochet. I don't know about doing like if you're doing like, I don't know about half double crochet, but if you're doing like double crochet, there's like the fake double crochet thing you can do. But what do you call it? If with single crochet, if you just don't chain and just make that loop a little bit bigger when you turn your work, it actually makes the edges much nicer. That's true, yeah. I don't even really ever buy with Starbucks. The only reason why I'd actually get a Starbucks now is because we have like those gift cards, meaning they already have the money, like, so might as well put their work to it, honestly. It actually, that'd be worse if I actually didn't use the Starbucks gift card we got, because that would mean they got their money, but they didn't have to put any of the labor toward it. They didn't have to put any of their resources toward it. So, gotta use up a little bit of their resources a bit, like some of their coffee beans or whatever. That's the only problem is I haven't made my way to the Starbucks yet. They opened up a new one near right by the bank. There's like a big old bank. Where it's kind of like near the gym I used to go to. Huh, that's funny. When I think, cause hot drinks feels like a couple. How you doing? How's stream go? I saw you playing. I don't know what you were doing today, but yesterday I saw you were playing some Subnautica. I always love seeing your little birdie, your little parrot in the like the little. Well, what's that one called? It's like the new one, right? Is it called a sea moth or is it a different name? I think you may have told me if it had a different name. I know it's like the Sub-Zero one. But it looked. Oh, the sea truck. Oh, I love the name. Like it's a sea truck. It's like the redneck cousin of the sea moth. Alright. I mean, yeah, anything with truck in it, my brain automatically thinks. Like hillbilly rednecks. That's where I'm from. That's like my hometown's kind of like. Oh, I love your name though, Subnautica Cat. That's such a cute name. I need to play Subnautica again, I think, because people told me I'm almost done. I just met the Emperor Leviathan, I believe. And now I'm on the mission to I forgot what the mission was. I think to try to find a way to hatch your eggs. But I have not opened any portals yet though. So I don't know how far in the game I am quite yet. But people said I'm like almost done though. I know redneck card's a great way to put it. But today do an art draw now. Oh, Dragon for the Lunar New Year. Wait, do you got any pictures of Lakofa? And you can also post your Instagram, or if you got a shop, or if you do like if you got like a coffee page, you can post that in the chat. I have links open. But we're working on Flutterbite's little commission today, and here's how she's been turning out. We made her little character, and I just finished her legs. I'm gonna wait to sew these on. They look quite short, right? That's because they're gonna be more sewed on this way. So she looks like she's sitting down, because she's gonna be sitting on a bench. And see, oh, I love hatching the eggs. You gotta do it, you gotta go to a spooky place to get the aquarium, though. Ooh, I probably haven't gotten there yet. Because I was watching Because Barkshire was playing, because I know you're playing Sub-Zero, but Barkshire was playing regular Subnautica, and he was in some area that had a portal that I don't recognize, so I don't think I've gotten there yet. Oh, wow. Oh, the pizza came already? Ooh, it sounds like you just found a new place to support in your little town, right? Like, honestly, that's fair, because like even big places, like, right, you could be like waiting hours for your pizza. Not hours, but like, you know, it feels like hours waiting for your pizza. Yeah, like a little scenery like this, kind of like our little petunia scenery, but this one's gonna be a bit not as big as the chicken farm scenery, but like in the middle. Oopsie, I didn't mean to scrap the what do you call it, the mic arm. But yeah, we're gonna have a bench, and this is how long I'm gonna make the slats. We're making like a wooden bench, so I need to just make a bunch of these. I'm gonna starch them, and then with jewelry wire, I'm gonna try to craft like the little like metal bits for the what do you call it? The bench. I'm gonna wrap those in yarn just so they can be black, because I don't have any black metal, unfortunately. I only have gold, bronze, and silver. And then I'm gonna glue these onto that so it looks like a nice like little bench. Probably the bottom ones, I might put a layer of hot glue on the bottom, because that won't be visible, thankfully, because that can like help kind of keep it really, really, really sturdy, because she's gonna be sitting on it, so I don't want it to like dip in. Let's see, I made the call about 15 minutes before I decided to hop in chat, so that was like about, wow, 30 minutes, that's actually pretty good. 30, oh dang, we already went past our time though. Then, because I know we gotta like raid out, because I have class, that's one of the things, I have class. I was supposed to actually raid out, I mean like raid out by 5:15, it's like 5:17. Okay, well, at least we got the row done, because you know, going through the chains is always the hardest part. And also, it's gonna be like a garden scenery, so we got like some hibiscus flowers. I just haven't sown them yet, because I'm gonna make them into more like a bush. And we'll probably have some more flowers, a bench. Oh wait, I wanna see, let me see real quick. The dragon. Oh, dang, this is, I love how like, especially because you're always animals and food together. I love how he's got like the little steam dumplings. Oh, is that like an orange in the back? That is so cute though. I love orange. Oh yeah, because I think in the new year, right? I think they give oranges or something. I remember when I look up Korean like Seolla, because they call it Seolla in Korea, like the Chinese New Year, or they call it Lunar New Year here. When I look up Seolla like artwork, I see a lot of oranges for some reason. Oh, so they're lucky. I never thought of it like that. It's actually kind of nice. All right, let's see. Oh, that's Mr. Coffee. Probably on his way home, actually. Oh, Cheerful Zoo's on. What is she doing? She's doing some Genshin Impact, but she's also a fellow crafter. She does cross-stitching, and then sometimes she'll do some cooking streams too. It's so cute because actually I saw one of her cooking streams, and she actually was wearing a dress kind of similar to her VTuber character. It's like, where do you find such a cute dress like that? I want one. Let's see, oh, your mom was Korean, but she didn't really want to celebrate Lunar New Year? Really? It's like a big holiday here. Wait, hold on. Let me guess. I could probably figure out why your mom doesn't like it. Did she have to do a lot of the bulk work? Because it is kind of stressful on women. I think nowadays it's changing, but... Was she in Korea when she was like a newlywed? Because a lot of times, is it when you're the new wife, you get all the responsibilities of the holidays that year. Probably probably for the next coming years until somebody new joins in, like until there's like a next new wife. And it's very stressful, and especially when you have very critical mother-in-laws that like, you know, tear you down, like, oh, this is wrong, that's wrong, you're doing it wrong, like that kind of thing. It's very bad here. Now, well, nowadays it's different, because nowadays people are like less traditional. Now people just buy stuff and they just go, now they just have to worry about getting something expensive as a gift. Let's see. Oh, okay, she left Korea when she was 18, 19-ish though. Oh, okay. Because, because at least then she got to reap the benefits, actually. Oh, I wonder if it's because now, you know, does she ever give money on New Year's? Because actually that's the thing, is when you're older, when you're the parent slash grandparent, you're actually supposed to give the young people money,
I happen to be
like in a
passing.
little,
I
the little
thought you might
envelope.
like some coffee.
Because like if she left at like 18, 19, that means she got to reap the benefits of Solnal because she would have been young enough to receive all the money. Oh wait, what was that? Wait. Subnautica, thank you for gifting Lakofa a tier 1 sub. And Happy New Year! Like, yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. That's like a little Happy New Year present. I wonder if that's why, maybe. Like, I don't know. Has your mom ever given y'all money during Lunar New Year? Maybe she's trying to keep it a secret. Like, oh yeah, I don't really celebrate. She's like trying not to follow the tradition of like having to give all that money. Oh yeah, I'm curious. Glad to hear from someone in Korea that the culture, like it sounds around New Year. Yeah, it's one of the big holidays. Chuseok and Seollal, that's the big holiday. Actually, Seollal is probably even bigger, in my opinion, I think. Because that's usually when kids actually, right? Like I used to think kids in Korea didn't really get a summer break because like their summer break is like literally like a week or two. I can't remember if it was a week and a half or 2 weeks. It's something like that. And I'm like, damn, that's your summer break. But then they get like almost 2 months off for winter. So it's more their breaks just in a different time. So a lot of kids are off from school, so it's like the really big holiday. Oh, she didn't do no much money giving. Our friend's parents gave us envelopes, so oh, I wonder if that's what it is. She just didn't want to give the money, so she kind of like downplayed that, like, ah, yeah, it's not that big of a holiday. No, it's huge here. Gonna probably have to go confront your mom. Like, Mom, you owe me this many years of New Year's money. And it's usually a lot of money too. It's like in the hundreds of dollars. Like they'll give, like a grandparent will give their grandkid like $300. I know your mom owes back pay. Oh my god, yeah. I think your mom's probably gonna hate me now. She'd be like, damn it, I had a good thing going. And see, she also grew up in a smaller kind of, so I wonder if that's a factor. No, here's the thing. Everybody leaves the big city to go to the small towns during these holidays. Like Chuseok and Seollal, all the big people in Seoul, because actually that's when people, it's like the mass, I don't want to call it like a migration because they're not moving, but like everyone from the big city goes to the small towns to visit their grandparents, parents, their family members, like, because most of those people will still be like living in the small area. I know, right? Interest, please. Oh yeah. Oh my god, is that like a cat with like money in a... Oh my god, that's so cute! That emote? Hold on, whose emote is that? See, pigs don't. That is a really cute little kitty cat. Look at that! It's got like the monocle. Oh, you can't really see it. Money and the little top hat. Oh god, that is so cute. What's up, Lady B? We are about to raid out, but we just we just exposed Lakofa's mom. Oh my god, yeah. It's cause like, right? Well, I guess to be fair though, she didn't make you do Sebe, right? Sebe, is it Sebe Hada? Where you get down and bow like 3 times. Cause you usually do that before you get the money though. So you gotta like, you kind of gotta like bow down gracefully to your elders and then you get the money. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start using the terms Hola because I don't think she knows Lunar New Year. I'll report back. Like, yeah, no, she didn't do that. Her sister showed us how to bow like that when we did it though. And I'm guessing that's the person who gave you money too, right? Dang. Oh man. We'll do like what they call it's like ja 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 ja. It's like the tisk sound in Korean. Like ja 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 ja. Like, oh, she like skipped out and like she owes you Seollal back pay, I swear to goodness. Like, you're gonna have to like report back to me what her face was when you tell her like, Mom, I heard that on Korean New Year's, and not even just Korean New Year's, it's always like all the countries that celebrate Seollal Lunar New Year, it's supposed to be like the elders give the kids, younger people, money, and it's usually like a good bit of money too. Like, now granted, I think you get less money when you're younger and you get more money, I think, when you're older, like a teenager, I think, because you know your expenses will be more. Like, I think maybe they give like $50 when you're like a little like choding, like a little elementary school kid. But yeah, or you should like just tell your mom like, hey mom, you kind of owe me back pay in Seollal money. I want to see her. Oh, I would love to see her face. That'd be hilarious. Oh, that'd be so funny. Yeah, I do, yeah, because I feel like some people, right? Like when you migrate and you move to another immigrant, move to another country, and you're, to be fair, you're kind of free from the expectations of like maybe your like your hometown's traditions and that kind of stuff. Oh man, yeah, that's hilarious. Cause surely she got it when she was growing up. Well, I think like when, like what era did your mom grow up in Korea? So to be fair though, probably before the 80s and 90s, probably was not that, like, you probably would not get that much money, to be fair, just because that was back when, like, because you know, post-war Korea was kind of poor. So I don't know, she maybe didn't receive that much growing up, and maybe that's why she just doesn't do it much. But nowadays though, like your time growing up and this time right now, it's very, very big. Let me get the raid set up because we're about to go raid Cheerful Zoo. And they're playing some Genshin Impact, but she's also a fellow crafter. She does cross-stitching, and sometimes does baking videos. I don't know if she got into crochet. I think she said she's been thinking about it though. I hope she does. But her cross-stitching stuff is very, very pretty though. I'm hoping maybe she'll get to show you some of it maybe. Does she have a gallery? I'll just see. Maybe she's got a gallery in her link for cross-stitching. And I'm not positive, but I do wonder if she also does digital art because her stickers are so cute, but I don't know if she got that commissioned or not. But knowing that she's also an artsy person, she could have made those herself because her artwork is so cute, if that's her. Oh wait, she lived there in the 60s? Ah, okay, so she probably didn't get that much money then. That was when Korea was like dirt poor. Maybe that's why. Maybe she's like, or to be fair, oh, maybe then she doesn't know it's a thing then actually. Depending where she grew, especially if she grew up in the in a small town. Because it's more like a nowadays culture, I think. I know they gave the money back then too, but maybe not in like smaller areas. Like poor, like farm towns, like, or even if they did give money, it probably wasn't like the amount she's probably thinking of. But still, it'd be kind of funny to see her face though. Use a little lemon seed. We are about to raid out though. Oh my god, I was supposed to raid out 15 minutes ago and it's already 5:30. Let's see. Oh, it might be a time frame situation because she's not really a cheap person really. But I'm gonna ask though, yeah. You should tell her like, and actually try to find some, maybe try to find some YouTube shorts too showing Korean seolla money and showing like how maybe you could find someone who talks about Korean culture and explains it because I think I've seen some videos on it too. But but let me show you real quick what we got done. We got her little legs done. Just I'm gonna wait till I have her on the bench before we sew them because it's supposed to look like she's sitting. So we're gonna do more the legs like this. This is what I did for Kelly cakes where I make the legs separate and I push them up and I sew them on. Because when they're sewed on, then they look like they're just part of her body. If I do like this, it's, you know, it's not gonna look right. But we got her hair braided. She's got her little, wait, she does need some arms though, but I wanted to like hurry up and start on the bench first real quick. Because that'd be something, I think that'd be something easier for me to do on stream actually, because we'll just be making slats. But I won't be live tomorrow though, and then Thursday will be our Stardew stream. I definitely want to get a head start on Thursday because I want to play Stardew for a long, long time. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a pretty good stream today. Lots of chatter. Like, I've actually noticed like whenever I have like a really good stream, I notice it's when we have a lot of like we won't even have like high views, but we'll have like a lot of chat in the chat. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's so weird when I have like a high view count, but like no one's talking. It feels really awkward a little bit. Because I'm always thinking like, should I be talking right now? Do people just want to watch me crochet? Do they want me to talk? I don't know. Do they just like maybe all these people have me muted, so maybe talking would just be pointless. So yeah. But I've actually noticed most of the most chatterful streams I have are usually not a low view count, but not like a super high one either. To be fair though, I do understand when it gets to a certain point because a lot of people have gone to bed. So they probably actually have me on while they're sleeping. Asher, yeah. And I do wonder, does actually Twitch like that? I don't know if they only count, I don't know if they only go by view count, but I kind of feel like they kind of go by chat too, because there's like a little achievement you can get by having a certain amount of people chatting at the same time. So they do have achievements for that. So I think, so they do record that kind of stuff. They actually record like how much live chat you had in your chat. So surely it must be like an important thing. Cause I remember someone was talking about like, they felt like Twitch didn't really respect lurkers as much, or if for streamers that have lots of lurkers, because I do understand that too, because actually lurkers are quite great, because you know, not everyone can chat. Like some people are like watching us while they work, or they're also doing crafts. Like, right, we only have 2 pairs of hands, so we can't like type and do our craft at the same time. See, I think most people watch on mute a lot, but it's kind of nice to narrate or kind of ramble to yourself. That's the problem, is I would start rambling, and I realize like, oh dear, I'm rambling, aren't I? Like, yeah, so it feels kind of weird sometimes. Sometimes I'll just narrate what I'm doing, but it's like only so much I can narrate. Like, no one wants to say, now I'm doing a single crochet, and again, another single crochet. Like, I feel like that would get like quite boring. So I kind of like I still have like a lot of pause in between when I narrate. That's true, right? And it's weird because I'm usually a quiet person, but it feels awkward though, because it feels like I don't know, am I supposed to be talking? Because I know maybe because like I also watch YouTube videos where the person's talking, like, you know, Catnip. I love it when she narrates what she's doing in her studio vlogs, but like, right, she's not live though, but right, I'm usually doing something passively. I'm like passively listening, so these people might still want me to talk. I just have no idea. I just realized I never answered the question. It didn't get burnt, but while my mom made a meal, a big autism note meal for me, and yeah, she forced me to eat it. Oh, okay, so the pizza's just for you. I'm hoping, like, I wouldn't share with your mom if she tried to force you to eat the meal. Ugh. Especially, it didn't have mushrooms in it, did it? Oh, I hate mushrooms. Not all mushrooms, because there's some mushrooms that are actually not I really like shiitake mushrooms, actually. They're not rubbery. I hate rubbery mushrooms. Ugh. Yeah, it's hard to feel the silence. I don't think pauses are bad though. If anything, it probably gives me a much needed break. It's just when the pauses are very like, I've had like, I think like 2 hours of silence one stream. We had like a really high view count, but like most people were either sleeping or lurking, and it just felt so awkward the whole time. Plus, it doesn't make a very good post VOD, I think. You know what I mean? Like to post it later. Well, now it doesn't matter because like now it's automatic through restreaming with YouTube. But back then I was like recording the streams, and most of the time those streams I just kind of like delete because like no one's really talking, so I don't think anyone would really play that stream, because most of the streams, people, when they watch it, it's not to like, I think they mostly want to like catch up, like maybe if they missed the stream, they just want to watch to see what they missed. So it probably wouldn't be a very, very interactive stream. But let me see, let me type in our, oh my god, I keep rambling on, it's like already 3:33. This is my weakness. I have severe time blindness. At least it's only 3:33, because like, knowing me, it'd probably be like 5:40 by now. How long I rambled on. Let's see, here's our sub raid command, and then we have our just regular raid command. And then let me get started so the little countdown can go. I love getting to raid Cheerful Zoo. She's really, really sweet. And sometimes you can catch her for a cross-stitch and what do you call it, stream. But most of the time she'll be playing Genshin Impact though. I've noticed she'll play, or Stardew. Oh, that'd be kind of cool if she was playing Stardew now though. Oh no, she's trying to get you to share? Dang. I know, right? Yeah. Wait, it's really garlicky, but still good. Honestly, I do love me an extra garlicky pizza. Dang. Like, what happened to the meal she made? Does she not want more of that? I'm guessing maybe there was no leftovers. That kind of sucks. As like, I'm guessing like she probably didn't even like the dinner herself. Cause yeah, wouldn't she be full from it? Like, wouldn't she be full from dinner if she ate all of it? Yep, I guess she probably doesn't want to admit that she probably didn't like it either. Oh well. Well, hopefully she'll learn not to make that meal next time, at least for everyone. If it was a meal that she liked though, then like maybe it's better to make for herself, because like some meals, they're just better not making for the whole family if no one really likes it. But I will see you guys on Thursday for us. Oh, there's loads of leftovers? Wait, really? It's her favorite soup? It's weird. Oh, it's about to auto-raid me out, so I'll see you guys Thursday for Stardew!